We're live.
All right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome
We're live.
to another fan fucking dicking of the Leafs. Let's go. Leafs tears sustain me. Welcome to the watch party. We didn't have an intro. We're without Rick. We're kind of struggling. Taking a week off. So here we are. We're with Matt, who looks perplexed or frozen.
No, he's moving a little bit now.
The unbiased Flyers fan, and Harry Rice of Rice Chips.
Show the rice chips.
Yes, sir. I still have.
Like, I swear
Hold
to
on.
God, he's like Harry.
Before we start, I want to ask one question about something that happened today that I think we're all going to laugh at. What the hell are the Buffalo Sabres doing?
They're hiring Lindy Ruff. Like, what do you think they're doing,
I
Clyde?
feel so bad for that fan base. Why?
Why? Lindy Ruff is like one of the top 10 coaches in the league still.
Oh, not the way it ended in New Jersey. I think he's a relic.
I mean, then again, it's New Jersey. They don't play well.
I think Lindy Ruff is past his prime. This guy's an ancient relic from the dinosaur age.
I like his style of style of coaching. I think it's going to work for the Sabres, though. I will say.
I think it worked a lot more 10, 15 years ago than it does now.
And we lost Matt.
And he's gone. He'll be back.
Oh, what a loser.
But
Zerr. Damn, it's a shame your guys' teams aren't here in the playoffs. That sucks. Especially Alex. Oof.
Yeah, it sucks that the Flyers kind of eliminated themselves this year.
Yep.
we were
You were right there.
and
You
then we
were
went
right there.
on
You were in
a
it.
losing streak and started going full derp. I got nothing. I don't know what the hell happened. The team just stopped.
I know what happened. You lost
scoring.
8 straight and couldn't pull it together.
That's
was
what
it.
happens when your power play is last in the league 3 straight years.
I don't want to blame that on the power play. I think you were like top 5 in the league in 5-on-5.
No, that's what I'm saying. Their power play was abysmal. They were fantastic 5-on-5, but their goaltending was rough over the last month, and their
And your
power
PK
play
was
awful all year.
and your PK was borderline elite too. So like
the
it wasn't
PK
your
was
power
great.
play that screwed you over. Your team just couldn't put it together.
No, but the power play was the biggest reason. Power play and the goaltending is what killed us.
Well,
Our
your
goaltending
goaltending
fell off a cliff. I blame Carter Hart because ever since he went, our goalie tandem of Hart and Urson went off a cliff, and then Urson got overplayed. And we were forced to play a guy who had never played in the NHL before, thrown right into a playoff race. And then power play was last in the league for the 3rd year in a row.
Weren't you high up on Fedotov too? Like,
Listen, I still think he's going to be fine. But I was hyped heat of the moment. And, it was kind of a reality check when he came in there. And it was
when you
like,
realized
yeah,
he was
he's not quite
hot
ready.
ass?
Huh?
And then you realized he was hot ass?
No, he'll be fine. I'm not worried about him long term. He'll get accustomed to it. He played a couple games in the NHL out of a cage.
You and the Russian players, do you just have an affinity towards Russia?
We have Russian. Listen, the Flyers are turning into the Soviets.
Fedotov, whatever, Michkov, Alvyovs.
I wouldn't mind if we got a jump up to get Demidov.
Funny.
No, the Canadians
we'll
want
get
the
him.
actual talent.
Instead of Fedotov, why don't you try an Italian player? Instead of Fedotov, get Fettuccini, all right? Because that's
He'll be. I'm not worried about Fedotov long term though. I want to. He got thrown into a really difficult situation. I'm more than willing to give him time to get. He'll have all summer to get used to the NHL rink and style. So I'm not worried about him long term. He's only 27. I mean, and goalie's prime hit a little bit later.
Did you say he's only 27?
Goalie's primes hit a little bit later. Let's be fair.
I think I fixed the internet problem.
No, you didn't.
let's
You're still
go.
frozen in place.
Wait, hold on. By the way, it
Yeah,
looks Matt has a
still frozen.
question. Yes,
Oh.
Matt.
Little better?
A little better?
No, I think I fixed the little connection issue we were having. I think we're all right now.
Says that as he's
He
frozen.
says the guy who's frozen.
All right. Let me do my best Matt impression, guys. All right. All right, guys. I think I fixed the Wi-Fi issue. Can you guys see me?
Yeah. We
All
see
right,
it.
perfect.
Loud and clear.
This
See
is
you,
so
Chair.
You guys got me?
We can hear you just fine. You just keep freezing in place.
I wish I had my phone down here because
Well,
I'd
now
actually
you're
run
doing
with this
pretty
guy.
good, Matt, for now. But
Oh God, can someone help Harry up?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think we will be. Yeah.
Anywho,
I think he's delayed.
for those
talking
joining
to.
in who didn't know, I just moved. This is the new setup. Much better than the basement.
And he's stuck in place
Can
again.
someone get
And
a
he's moving again.
screenshot of his fun? The camera catches him at the best moments. He's like, and then
Matt has like
it's catching him at the best effing moments to like have like meme shots. Someone catch this. Hold on, Harry. They're saying the Canadian national anthem. Don't you like to stand up and take your hat off or
Oh.
something?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there she is. Oh, Ilya Samsonov.
Oh,
Guy
God.
can't save a fucking beach ball. So what's going on with Nylander?
He's a healthy scratch apparently.
Apparently not healthy. Like they showed clips of him in the warm-ups, and I guess they were saying that he doesn't look like he can turn corners.
Oh shit!
Sounds like
what
a
I
hip
heard was
issue.
Yeah,
that he was,
something's Is Bobby McMahon out again?
I hope not. I actually like McMahon.
This is
I don't know.
Stupid. What the fuck?
It's funny, the
Watch
two
your
leagues I like are
language.
the
You're on
two who are
live
out.
television. My God Almighty, jeez.
And technically, that's not wrong. There could be somebody watching this on their TV.
Yeah, that's right. Suck a fart, Matt. Hold on. Let's see. Say Bobby McMahon. McMahon is not playing.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's what I thought.
I don't even know who half these people are. Ooh, we lost him.
Again.
Oh, they elected not to play TJ Brody. Okay. Did you see that Keefe basically threw Max Domi under the bus for the slash on Marchand? He goes,
Did he?
Yeah, he's like, you can't do that. Can't take undisciplined plays. I'm like, Keefe, I think you need to get your locker room under control there, but I don't think you should be just bashing the players. I think you should just say, like, yeah, we took many undisciplined penalties and just leave it at that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's funny that Max Domi is getting thrown under the bus, but ideally,
Leafs-
for the locker room, you might want to.
Leafs Twitter was saying, like, Marchand gets away with that all the time. Like, oh, no. He two-handed him. He two-handed him. There's no question. Like, there's no question. That gets called every time. Don't tell me Marchand pulls the shames. Like, he might tap the stick, but he doesn't go after someone's wrist. Don't give me that.
Yeah, exactly.
I only caught probably about 50%.
And Domi at the start of the game yesterday, too, was also trying to instigate Marchand. So I'm like, that's why they had eyes on Domi all night, buddy. Like, you put yourself in that position. So
All right, game on.
I don't want to hear it. If I'm going to come out and say, like, yeah, you know what, my players are pieces of shit, you guys also going to say your players can be pieces of shit. At least Hanson is 23-7-8. Lena Solmark, 22-10-7. What a guy.
I will say you're actually ahead of at least me. I don't know where Alex.
Renee
is, but I know
Rancourt is a gem, FYI.
No, he's not, dude. He's a skeevy old bastard.
Wow.
He is. Have you met him?
You don't like Renee Rancourt? Wow.
I do not like Renee Rancourt.
That's surprising. I always liked him.
I liked him until I met him.
Why? He's a dick?
He's just weird. Old man vibes. Like,
listen, every goalie on the planet's weird. So, I mean.
What? No, you want to know who's weird? Tyler Bertuzzi. Man doesn't.
Weird as hell.
You want to know who's weird? Tyler Bertuzzi. Man doesn't tape the top of his stick. It's strange.
That is weird.
Like, freaks me out.
Puck drop, game underway on mine.
I'm at 1937.
Wow, you're almost 30 seconds, 20 seconds ahead of me.
That's good. I'd rather be the one who has the.
No, I get
Puck
that.
drop just happened.
Yeah, so I'm about.
Looks like I'm going to be the.
Freaking put someone down. Oh my god.
Oh, Johnny Bear. I hope Leafs are
Hit him
ready
with
for like
the freaking
18 calls
chair.
against them.
Huh?
No, Johnny Bear is repping. He sucked against the Canadians and Leafs this year. So.
Oh, is that McAvoy?
Yep. Jean A. Bear. Listen, here's my thing. The game one, there were way too many penalties on the Leafs and on the Bruins.
That was a good hit.
The refs got to swallow them a little bit. I want to see 5-on-5. I don't want to keep seeing like all this crap. Like, come on.
So, what's everyone's score prediction for the tonight?
I abstain. Out of
Come
I
on,
abstain.
man. Let's have a little fun with this.
No, I am. Listen, I am a very superstitious individual when it comes to sports.
All right, fine.
I have my socks.
Harry, what is your score prediction?
Like my pants are tucked into my socks right now. That's how weird I am.
My score prediction. You know what? I'm gonna say 6-3 Bruins. I think that it's gonna be a hard fought battle until the third. I think.
So I originally picked Bruins in 7. For that to happen, the Leafs do have to win some games. I said 4-3 Leafs in overtime tonight. Because
I'll take overtime.
Two teams always play.
I don't like overtime. It's not good for my heart.
So I'll say Leafs win tonight, 4-3.
Overtime is not good for my heart or my receding hairline.
It'll be late of the first overtime, too, when the game winner happens. I'll go a step further. There hasn't been an overtime game yet, I've noticed.
No.
Oh, yeah. Now in the playoffs, yeah.
It's only been one game, guys. So, like,
I know, but usually at least one of the 8 will go to, actually only 6 games.
I'm not surprised. I honestly thought that game 1, though, I thought the Predators were going to come out a lot stronger than they did.
I did, too. The Preds, I picked the Preds in 7 in that series.
I have them in 7.
I also have Carolina in 5. I think the Canes are going to smoke the Isle. Well, as long as they don't flop their way to that.
I don't know. It was a tight game.
There was a lot of bad dives in that game by Carolina. I didn't like that.
It was a tight game up until the goalie was pulled.
No, it was. But I think the Isles have to win tonight. I think they have any shot in that series. Because I don't think that they're going to win both in Long Island. I think that's going to go back as a split in Long Island. So if the Isles don't win tonight, realistically, I see them down 3-1 going back to Carolina.
Wow, okay.
Wait, say that again?
What, with the Hurricanes and Islanders series? I said, I think that the Islanders have to win tonight because if they go down 2-0 to Carolina, I cannot see them winning both games in Long Island. Carolina was one of the best road teams in the NHL this season. Although I will say one thing about Carolina, I did not like the dive brigade that they put on in game 1.
Oh, man, I just watched that hit again on McAvoy on Nyes. Ooh. He freaking read him a good night story.
I think Nylander's got a hip issue just by the way he's moving around. He doesn't seem like he can turn side to side that well. He looks like he's
that's what I was saying. If you watch some of the stuff like on the practices, if you watch him try to take it, he just doesn't look comfortable on the turns.
No.
And that's kind of big. You know, if it's a hip,
sure.
you might not see him.
All right.
All it's going to take is one hip check.
Yeah, especially in the playoffs, you need your lateral movement. You need it at any point, but
yeah,
good hit back by Toronto there. Good save. Who started game 1 in net for the Leafs again? Was it Samsonov?
Samsonov, yeah. I think the Leafs need to know they need to do better. I think they're going to play better. I think it'll be a hard-fought series. I
do too. I'm sticking with Bruins in 7 because it always seems like that way, and it would be the most hilarious outcome. Because
by the way, real quick, Lindgren for the Capitals did not have a good game.
No, he didn't. I agree. That second goal he allowed was an absolute wet fart goal. You can't allow that.
To be fair, there should have been a penalty on the Rangers right beforehand.
No, I agree.
No, I actually agree with the rules analyst. It shouldn't have been. I understand Matt Rempe's reputation, but he had just as much as equal right to that ice, and I I don't think he intentionally elbowed him or elbowed him in that way. I think it was.
Wow, Cam defending Matt Rempe.
I looked at it a couple times. And I'm like, I don't see an extension of the elbow. I saw him just move forward.
I mean, he's been doing better staying out of crap since.
He needs to. I'm pretty sure the league has said you don't have a choice.
Yeah, well, we're gonna drop the hammer next time.
Yeah, you already have
a
4-game suspension. He had a 4-game suspension
and a warning.
And a warning. So he might be looking at a much more lengthy suspension next time. He's not. Yeah, he's.
I think it just depends on the offense if he does something stupid again. Because I mean, if you're gonna slew foot someone, that's not the same as friggin' checking someone from behind and bashing their skull into the boards. So it really depends on the offense.
Yeah.
I think Boquist has been one of the most underrated bottom 6 guys in the league this year. He's been good for the Bruins.
Yeah, but his face-off percentage hasn't been good. I don't know why they're keeping him on the dot. I think Beecher's the better centerman, but oh my God, someone just buried somebody. I think it was Pastrnak.
Well, let's see. I'm a little behind.
He hit Tavares, I think it was, but oh my Lord. It's okay. Tavares is as soft as a plush pillow. So
let's see. I still haven't seen the damn hit. It's about to come here, I think. Ooh, that was a
my stream's lagging.
He got lit the fuck up.
Pasternak's laying some bodies on Tavares, dude. He ain't letting up.
Looks like Mike Felger's little thought of Pastrnak being soft in the playoffs might be changing.
I don't think Pasternak's soft in the playoffs. He's a role player.
Oh, a good hit by Tavares on Pastrnak right back. This is getting physical early. I like it.
Good. I hope Tyler.
That was close to being offside. I think he was on though. Ooh, they are laying the body. I like it.
All right, who do we got in the chat? Say here. Roll call. Come on, talk to me.
Chat, say hi. Talk a little bit. How y'all doing?
Give me something. Talk to me.
Yeah, have a conversation.
Ask Harry Rice about his chips. Let's go. Let's figure it out, boys. Come on. What are we doing?
You guys my chips
his
if you
chip
want.
obsession.
He has a chip obsession.
He's got a chip on his shoulder.
He's a winner, guys. Winners win. What are we going to say? We have 4 people watching. I don't even know who the 4 people are. Let's go. Let's figure it out. Give me something. All right. It's empty.
What? This dude's got his chips just laying on his head. Oh,
hey,
everyone.
I got a chip on my shoulder.
Everyone liked my new mug, too. It's true.
This is no longer a hockey channel. This is just the boys get together to talk shit.
Pretty much.
Literally.
Where the hell is Matt? The man just left. Anyone else notice that?
He went hibernating. Well,
hey, I mean, here for a while, and then he just said, all right, you guys got it.
I think he's probably trying to work on it. I have a feeling he'll be back in tonight at some point.
Probably. I don't know. He just moved after all. I'm sorry. We just moved him.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No.
Harry, you should have seen this. Like, legit, I'm there at little after 9:30 to help this dude move. And I feel like me and his mom did the majority of it. And he helped.
He made his mother do the move. What a dick.
And then Cam arrives. Me, Alicia, and Nordy are starting to move stuff into his apartment. Cam arrives around 12:30. And then me, Cam, and Alicia doing most of it. I swear, we moved 20-ish boxes throughout the whole thing.
Matt was standing in Alicia's apartment, right, for like a few minutes, and he was just talking. I threw like 2 trash cans down. I'm like, what are we doing here? Take this, take that. Come on, move. Slap his ass.
Nothing was worse than moving that mattress. Oh my God.
Oh,
that was the most painful effing thing in the world. She just goes, yeah, it doesn't have a lot of give. What do you mean? It's got nothing but give. It just gives into everything.
Oh, my God. We had to grab that thing by the 4 corners. It was like friggin' like a
I'm telling you, we should have tied it down. We should have
Well, you tried that with the yarn and it snapped.
Well, because the freaking yarn burst. Wow, okay. I'm getting a little nervous here. Let's get out of here. No, it's because the freaking yarn bursted. We ain't got to. Hey, Harry, Jack says hi.
Yeah, yeah. It's that hello, Jack.
I don't
Hello,
know who
Jack.
Jack
How you
is, but I'm
doing?
pretty sure
He's
he's a nice
one of
guy.
my guys. He's one of my guys. I posted the link in my Discord.
Oh, we love that.
Thank you,
We love that
sir.
support. Somebody hit somebody.
I put the link for me on Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter.
Yeah,
right.
hey, oh, he's back. We were just talking about how shitty it was moving you into your apartment.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
this-
I was just making sure everything was going smooth with the stream.
Now it
that's
looks a
all,
lot
boys.
better. Now you're moving. A
Yeah,
lot clearer.
no, I adjusted the way the modem was facing in the other room. Like I was making adjustments to make sure this
What
runs
the fuck
smoothly.
do you think this is? Do you think like your computer has a relationship with the internet? Earlier, you're just like, yeah, my computer's just getting used to the internet. Like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't
is it
know.
like you're fueling your
Anywho.
car the first time? It's not how that works.
What do you guys have for time? I'm at 12:36.
12:13.
12:41.
I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you, Naughty.
I'm 17 seconds ahead of all of y'all.
Yeah, it goes Cam, me, Naughty, Harry.
Hey,
I'm thinking.
That's a good thing because that means I think
No,
I
you-
should get to
If
react.
it's the Bruins, you should be ahead. If it's the Flyers,
Because
That is
Nordy
true,
is
yes.
more-
it's the
I
Habs,
swear to God,
the
dude.
Habs fan should be ahead.
Nordy
I
all the
agree.
time would ruin something for me. Let's go! And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no kidding. Hear him saying scores 5 seconds later. I was like, oh no, something bad's
yeah,
coming.
ruins it.
And then he scores.
You blew it.
FYI, it's been 540 days since the Leafs have beaten the Bruins.
I think someone saw the
Listen,
Leafs,
stop
Leafs
saying
Twitter
that
account
shit.
too.
It gets me nervous. My
I
feet
mean,
are already,
I'm just tweeting what I saw. I'm just saying what I saw on Twitter.
my feet are sweating.
Listen,
Hockey
man.
playoffs is not good for me, bro. Do you
It
know
was
that?
never good for me, bro. I know how you feel, although I haven't experienced it since
Takes
2020.
years off my
Dude, John
life.
Tavares can't even complete a fucking pass, dude.
John
What the
Tavares
hell
was not
happened to-
lit the
what
fuck
happened
up
to
by
dude?
David Pastrnak,
I'm
buddy.
telling you guys, John Tavares
just
is at
sucks
most a
at
third line
hockey.
center.
Tavares has definitely taken a step back. I don't even think he's worth $6 million a year anymore.
No, he's gonna get $4 million, or at least he should.
At this
most.
point, he's just stealing money from the Leafs.
Well,
Which, I mean, we're always happy with, I
after
guess.
this year or next year.
That man is that man's not going to make less than $9 million.
He'll get more than that just based off name. He'll get 6, but that's just based off name.
Probably, yeah. Six.
Ooh,
Probably
we
six.
got a skirmish. Ryan Reeves.
Ooh.
Flyers, man, we haven't
Whirling
made it in
Dermish?
4 years. Thanks you for the reminder.
I hate Ryan Reeves, dude. I hate that son of a bitch.
I think everybody
that looked like a trip.
I thought it was. Yeah.
That looked like Lindholm.
No,
got
if you look
tripped
at
by,
it, if you look
by
at it from the
Knight.
angle, he lost footing.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the
I don't
replay
think
yet,
that's
but-
true.
No, they have an angle from behind that they'll show. He lost footing. trying to do
Oh,
Let's
Reeves
see.
and Maroon. That's a tilt I would not mind
it
seeing.
just shows him falling on my screen, so I can't even see it. Let's see.
All right, let's go, Bears.
They
Come
don't
on.
even show it. They
It
just
shows
show
me.
him on the ground.
Rip Bozo.
Yeah, that looks like he just loses his footing, unfortunately.
I'm gonna take your word for it because I couldn't really like. They just show him falling. They don't like the after effects of him falling. It looked like. I feel like this game's been pretty back and forth pace so far.
I
Maybe
feel like
a
this
very
game is start
slight
getting-
edge to the Leafs, but nothing crazy.
Right.
Oh, come on, DeBrusque. Use your speed.
Oh, that fight like, against the boards.
Oh, you bastard.
But I will say at this point, the Leafs lead the shots 5-3, about halfway through.
I thought I
Oh,
just
we
saw
got some
Bertuzzi.
shit at the benches. Edmondson
I
and
thought I just saw
Marchand.
Bertuzzi try to chirp Marchand. I'm like, you're a bigger rat than he is. Just a smaller nose.
Dude, there's like
That's an
29 other
insult to
players that
news.
are bigger rats than Marchand. He's overhated.
Rick challenged us to get more freaking watches than him. He was streaming on both things.
Yeah, no kidding. He's got a friggin' unfair advantage.
Yeah, he's also streaming on his other channel. I want to go in there and be like, hey.
Wait. Hey, Abs Guru, how's it going, man? Good to see you, Lindy Ruff, back in Buffalo. Absolutely.
Samsonov holds on.
Yeah, me and Harry on opposite ends on that one. I think that's a bad hire because he's just a dinosaur.
Lindy Ruff is
Versus
not
10
good
years
for
ago, I would have liked it more.
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
Lindy Ruff actually has a
I
strong
think
defensive
his
system now.
ways are outdated in today's NHL.
What do you mean? It's a Claude Julien system.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a high scoring.
Yeah, but for a team like Buffalo that has arguably the deepest like left defensive core in the NHL, that might
I
actually
understand that, but they don't have. You still need to be able to put some level of offensive play. I don't think Claude Julien's style of play is really that valid in today's NHL anymore. When it's more by speed and skill.
True.
I don't know if it's about speed. Again, I think you overvalue speed.
Oh, and Zach is going at it with Simon Benoit.
I think, like I said, if this
scrum.
was 10 years ago, 2013, 12, 14, whatever, I'd like to hire a little more.
All right, well then here's my perspective with you, Alex. So if it's all about speed and all of that you just mentioned, then why haven't the Leafs won 5 cups?
Because the Leafs have no defense or goaltending. That's very easy.
Yeah, but they have the speed and skill.
But you need at least a little bit of everything. You need at least good defense. Yes, Buffalo has a good left defense line coming down, but the issue is they're not going to be able to utilize that on the offensive rush with his style of play.
Oh, Leafs to the box.
Like a guy like Dylan Cousins is going to hate Lindy Ruff, I think. Oh, that was a cross check.
Boston to the power play.
I was going to say that was a definite cross check. They better call that on Toronto.
Yeah, that's a cross check. Who the fuck is that? That's Jake McCabe. This is typical Jake McCabe right
here
here.
we go.
He is not
starting to get
good
agitated.
defensively.
That's a
He
definite
is
call.
not
You
a
gotta
guy
call
that you want in the playoffs. The Leafs made a big mistake trading for Jake McCabe. What a fucking joke of a player.
But you want to know what's going to undo the Leafs, though? If they lose the first round, it's going to be their undisciplined play.
Oh, there's no if. They're out in the first round.
It's almost
that
like
was- that
they
was a
got
cross-
gritty.
There's no if,
There's
ands, or
no
buts about it, my
penalties.
man.
It's kind of crazy. All right, who's getting kicked out?
I do think he sold it a little bit, but that definitely was a cross.
That was
What you got to do in the playoffs.
Alex. That was right on the numbers, buddy. That was right on the numbers.
I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty. I'm just saying I think he sold a little bit. That's all.
I don't think you sell that when you're getting cross-checked at your lower half of the back.
I think you can sell it. You can sell it. I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty. It was.
That. Oh, you bastard.
Runs to the power play. There's 10:08. At least on my end. I'll say for those who are watching, might need context.
Yeah, I'm at 10:03 right now.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm guessing.
Oh, the Leafs just scored, definitely.
Let's see.
Morgan Geeky! Oh my
Let's
God!
see. Marchand,
What the fart, baby?
DeBrusque, Marchand, DeBrusque again.
Here's Marchand to DeBrusque.
Marchand, Geeky, what a tap-in. Holy crap. I could have scored
That
that.
was nice.
They left the entire
That was
net
nice.
wide open on that pass.
That is a beauty of a setup.
Oh, man.
There
That,
it is.
That goal does not happen without McAvoy keeping that puck at the blue line.
that little back and forth and Marchand and DeBrusque led to that.
I will say, I thought Marchand was slowing down a little bit this year, but he in the playoffs, he still
buddy,
got
that
it. It
wasn't
looks
a
like.
tap-in. That was off the skate.
Now back to DeBrusque, back to Marchand. They moved the defenseman out. That's what did that here. They moved the defenseman up to get a passing lane. And it left the Leafs out of position.
They just answered right back.
Get the fuck out of here. No, they didn't. Let me see.
Morgan Geeky, though.
Let's see.
Shout out. I've always liked Morgan Geeky. Wow, Geeky was fanning on that. I just saw that.
Wow. They did answer right back. Who is that? Max Domi? Holy crap. Oh, and there's a Leafs
Stays
outside.
in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
listen,
we go.
Here's one thing I argued for. Omar should not be playing.
You know,
Omar
I'm not going to
tonight?
criticize.
I'm not going to
him
say
for
that was Omar's fault, but I'm sorry. With the performance Swayman had on Saturday, you do not fuck with that.
Here's my reasoning for I don't.
Problem
hate
you
it
got in
because
last.
it's
What
worked
was
for
it
them
last?
all year. The back
Yeah,
and forth with the
yeah.
goaltending. And the Bruins overcompensated playing Olmark every game last year except game 7. So I don't think the Bruins want to make the same mistake and they want to just go with what's been working.
I do think what the Bruins are doing is they're testing both goalies game 1 and 2, and they're going to go with the better one for the rest of the series. I think that's what they're doing.
No, but here's the thing: it's hard to do that in a playoff series, though, Harry,
Yeah.
because you're making adjustments in each game.
Oh,
No,
he
I
gets
get that.
Coil, that's a tap in. He gets that.
Is there a
Coil.
more dislikable Leaf than Max Domi?
Tavares,
Matthews, actually, that's true.
Bertuzzi.
I'm kind of whatever on Bertuzzi. Well, it's just because he's related to Todd, so I kind of want to like him, but
Do you not like Todd Bertuzzi?
I love Todd Bertuzzi.
Oh. So, Harry, I asked this question to Nordy. I'm going to ask it to you too. You have to make a prediction. One player the Montreal Canadiens acquired next year. I did it for the Flyers, and I'll tell you who my pick is for us next season. Who do you think ends up as a Hab next year? It could be through free agency, trade, a guy in draft. Name one particular guy.
Now, is it someone that is it someone that I want or someone that realistically
Who
I
you
think
think
will get?
is going to end up as a Hab?
I feel like there's been too many rumors around him that there's not going to be at least something there, but I think Trevor Zegras is a Montreal Canadian next year. I don't know if I like it, depending on the package, but I do think that Zegras ends up a Canadian before the start of the season.
The Flyers have been linked to Zegras too. That was a good hit. I don't think we end up with him. I'm telling you who I think the Flyers get. You might be surprised this one. I think Martin Nikas is a Flyer next season. I think
really?
Carolina has a lot of cap questions to make this offseason. They have a lot of guys up, and they have a lot of decisions to make it, who they want to keep and who needs to go.
I think Sean Monahan ends up back with you guys.
Where he can play top 6 minutes in a better situation, for him at least.
I wouldn't
Martin
be
Nikas ends up in Philly in a trade next year.
Martin H, they're not getting rid of Martin H. You're retarded.
I'm telling you, that's my prediction.
They're not doing it.
Carolina has a lot of decisions. Look at their cap situation next year.
Yeah, but they're not going to get rid of Martin H's. Are you stupid?
No, listen. Didn't you say Thomas Hertl wasn't going to get moved?
Okay, wow. You chose the 1 in a 1 billion thing happen. That was the most unlikeliest of unlikely.
Did it happen? Did it happen?
Did it?
It happened.
Kiss my ass, Alex.
It happened.
To be fair, Alex, you also said Matvei Michkov is going to be generational. So, I mean...
I said borderline generational. I still think he's going to be really damn good. I think when he hits his prime, he'll be a top 10 player in the league. You can laugh at that. It's going to happen.
They're not going to get rid of Martin H.S.
No,
I'll
admit, I'd love to see it happen. I'd love the chaos. I don't think
my prediction is Martin Nikas becomes a Flyer just because Carolina is going to be in a bit of a cap.
No, he's not.
That's a prediction. We'll see. I'm probably going to be wrong. It's a
horrible fucking call, dude. Like, what the?
I'm calling it. That's my bold prediction. If it's not him, I'd love Dylan Cousins, but I doubt that the Sabres move him.
Buddy, he's 25, part of that team's future. He's not going
I'm aware. I am very aware of that situation right now. All I'm saying is look at their cap.
You have more luck getting Teuvo Teravainen.
No, we don't need Teravainen.
That's fine, but you're not getting Nate Chas.
I'm telling you, that's my bold prediction.
I think it's more than bold. It's outwardly.
I'm telling you, that's my bold prediction.
Giving away that 25-year-old with potential.
It's a bold prediction. I said that.
That's more than a bold prediction. It's like the world's ending tomorrow. All right, Bruins need a kill.
Oh, what the fuck? Where are they on the penalty kill?
Also, Teravainen, well, he would be an all right fit, but the Flyers have an abundance of wingers. I think he's more of a left wing. The Flyers need center help. So that's why I say
you guys need to worry about drafting because, like I said, your guys' biggest issue is that all your talent is not aging together.
Well, we're going to – honestly, I would not be also surprised as a bold move. They move one of Farabee or Konechny this offseason. I think one of the two is gone. I think likely it's Farabee.
Worry about getting rid of Couturier.
No one's taking that contract. Not off of 2 back surgeries. And the
You might need
Flyers
to-
aren't eating cap on that.
But
No one is taking
also
it to
the Zegras thing, though, I'd be surprised if he is a Montreal Canadian. The package would be too much.
I think Zegras potentially gets moved. I don't think the package is going to be as high as you think. Like,
He's not coming here, I can tell you that much.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
him and the coach
Steve.
don't see eye to eye in Anaheim.
That is
Huh?
true. He wants to be more open and offensive.
Mm-hmm. And they don't give him that luxury there.
And Coach Marty can definitely do that. He's willing to let
think
players
Torts
play
would
their
give him
game.
that.
as
I don't
long as they
want Trevor
adapt to his
Zegras
system,
at all.
I think, honestly, Torts would give him that too, but I don't think we end up at
too.
Zegras.
Ooh,
He just missed springing him.
that was a nice cross check by McAvoy on Matthews. Love to see that. Fuck, almost sprung out the. I didn't see what that was. Bruins almost got a shorthanded break.
Jake McCabe just got cut off by Jake DeBrusk. It was good. Good defense. Oh, come on, boys. Let's go. Let's get out of there. Good kill. Oh, boy. I don't think either of you guys end up with Zegras. And I don't think Montreal wants Zegras. And I don't think you need Zegras.
I don't want.
Well, and I'd be completely fine if we
Are
don't
you
get him.
gonna
I just think that we do end up with him.
Are you really going to want to pay that money?
I mean, when he's a free agent in 2 years, I think we might not have an issue depending on where the cap is.
Cap's going to keep going up. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue.
Situation. Like, I don't. Oh, sorry, my butthole is clenching right now just for watching this game.
TMI. Carolina's cap.
I don't want Zegras, nor do we need Zegras. I'm good.
You're still delusional to think they're going to get rid of Martin HS.
That's my bold prediction.
I don't know. I will say
they will explore every avenue.
They have plenty of centers, man.
I will say
they walked up to Kotiemi. They have Sebastian Aho. So
Kotkaniemi blows.
Buddy,
Kotkaniemi's awful.
They're going to trade Kotkaniemi.
I know, but I'm saying they're locked into.
Who's going to take on that contract?
What, for KK?
That's what I'm saying.
He put up like 18 points in October and November.
Buddy,
very good.
Only
10 points the rest of the year.
Hold on. You're telling me they're not going to take a third line center for 4.8?
No, not Kotkaniemi. Holy shit!
Not with that much term.
That's an easy. I think you guys are smoking. That's an easily movable contract.
This dude put up 27 points this year.
Bro, do you see how much term he has left?
At $4.8 million,
Dude, that contract doesn't end until 2030.
Buddy, the kid is 23 years old. Fine.
Yeah, and he was expected to be a top sixer by now. He's getting healthy stretched in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm with Harry 100%.
So look at Rob Brendamore's system. Rob Brindamore doesn't have a high-scoring system. He sucked on Montreal because Montreal simply wasn't a good team at that point.
He was getting top 6 minutes.
No,
though.
we also rushed him. The Bears
been
are in development program.
Yeah, Kotkaniemi has the potential to be a really good player. He's 23 years old.
But still,
at
notice
$4.8 million, you would be dumb not to take that with the potential that he has at 23.
I'd rather Christian Dvorak.
Christian Dvorak stinks too, though, to be fair.
He's good defensively. He's the opposite of Kotkaniemi in a way. His defense is great, but his offense is bad. That's the only thing with Dvorak.
Oh, they can also trade Kuznetsov away for $3.9 million.
Is he a UFA this year or is he having another year?
I don't think Kuznetsov's been all that great since he's gone there either.
It doesn't matter. Small amount of money.
No, there's
movable
so many
contracts.
Carolina needs an extension. Jake Getzel's going to get a raise and an extension. Martin Nikas is going to get a pass.
Would I be happy if Boston picked up KK? I'd be happy if Boston picked up anyone.
Martin Nikas is an RFA this offseason. This is the thing that you don't realize. He's going to All of these guys are due for raises. All of them. All
That's-
three
that's-
of
that's
Etzel,
fine,
Teravainen,
Alex.
and Nikas are due for raises. Martinook is due for a raise.
They're going to likely let
Seth
some
Jarvis is
defensemen walk.
due for a raise. These are all guys who are up this year.
Buddy, you know they have $27 million in cap, right?
Yes. Now look how many guys that they have up and how many guys.
Oh,
that they
I
have
know.
on in the
They need to
extension.
sign Brady Shea. They need to sign Brett
Yep.
Pesci. They're going to let D'Angelo walk.
Big whoop. And
They're going to need to sign.
let me tell you this.
They're
How
going to need
much
to sign.
does it get
They're
to
going to
us?
need to sign. They're going to need to sign Teuvo Teravainen, Jake Gensel, which they will likely let walk.
Getzel's
and
not
Martin
walking. They're not giving up that package to let him walk. He's going to.
Gensel's walking. I can't see how
Gensel's
they
walking.
I
resign him.
think they re-sign him.
That-
I don't think
That was a pure rental. No question about it. Pure rental.
I think they re-sign him. I don't think they let him
No.
walk. That's just my opinion.
I
They have
think you're smoking
Teravainen,
dope.
who's due for a raise.
I think you're smoking dope that they would rather keep Jake Gensel than Martin Necas.
They probably rather not, but Nikas is going to want more of a raise. He's
The-
going to want probably $7+ mil minimum.
The
gonna
way
get
that I
7
see
million.
it,
No, he's going to get $7 million. That's it.
You know, he can get more than that because he got 28 goals and 71 points this year at age 25. You're assuming
He'll
he's going
get $7 million.
to go at a point per game pace.
7
He
or
might
8 million.
He might get 8 this year.
But I don't
Someone's
see
gonna
him getting that much more than 8.
So think about that. You have 27. You give him 8, that gets you down to 19.
But I
assume
think he understands his role as a second line center.
So then you have Teravainen. He's going to probably get one of him or Getzel will get signed minimum. So they're both.
I think they would rather Gensel than Teuvo.
Yeah,
But I think Gensel will price his
I'll
way
even give you
Carolina.
that. I think
But it
they're
all
gonna try
depends
to
on
get
what
both.
he's asking. But
But
I would not be surprised if they elected to keep Martin Necas over Gensel or Teuvo.
the thing is,
But
Carolina
Martin
has an
Necas is
abundance
not
of depth.
going fucking anywhere. You
They have an
delusional
abundance
muppet.
of center depth. They can allow it for a guy to go
What
like
center
that. So
depth? They have Jack Drury,
They have
Jordan
Sebastian
Stahl, who is
Aho.
Jordan
Jordan
Jordan Stahl, who is 35 years old. Evgeny
36, I
Kuznetsov.
thought.
No, he's 35. They
Oh,
have Evgeny
all right.
Kuznetsov at 31.
There's a
Jesperi
lot of guys
Kotkaniemi
who
at
can play center.
23.
That's why I'm saying they have decisions to make. There's
They-
going to be bold ones to make.
Kotkaniemi is staying as their third line C.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. I agree.
Jordan Stahl
He'll
will
be
their
lucky to be the
fourth
fourth
center.
line center.
You know who will go places though? Probably Kuznetsov. Dude. They're not going to keep the player, that player,
They
and they'll
probably
get
have to find a
some
trade
draft
partner for him.
capital back for him. Bet you anything.
I,
They're not letting Martin Necas go.
I could see them. He's an RFA. I could see someone jump on him. I'm serious. When I
You
say
have to
like
offer
that,
sheet
he's
him.
tough.
He's an RFA. You have to offer sheet him.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
He
know
could
what?
trade his
Do you know
rights.
what that value is? That's 3 or 4 first round picks.
That they could trade his rights. Is my point.
They're not
Not
going to trade his
necessarily
rights because you get
offer
nothing for rights. You get
No,
nothing
it depends on the amount of the offer sheet. I think if it's
No one's gonna
over
probably
8,
do-
it's like 4
That's the
first round
offer sheet,
picks.
obviously. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I'm
probably
sorry.
do it for his
Yeah,
rights.
he'll get. If he's going to get $8 million, I think it's like 3 first round picks, right?
4
Nordy?
first round picks.
That's why I'm saying no one. That's why they're gonna probably trade his rights.
They're not going to trade his rights.
Telling you, he might get moved.
What the fuck are you talking? What are
Telling you.
player rights worth? Nothing.
I'm telling you. Watch. They're in a cap crunch.
They're not going to trade away a player's rights. They
Why
will get
wouldn't they
nothing
if
for
they
that.
have all
Rights
these
don't
guys
mean
to sign?
shit. That's like me handing you a plate on a buffet that just ended and say, "Go help yourself." Like that's really what it's telling you. That's how much players'
You
rights
trade
are
the
worth.
rights. That pretty much means you're gonna sign him. You
No,
can
that,
trade a
that,
guy's
that
rights,
pretty
and
much.
you don't end up having to give
That's
up
what
on
its
that guy.
value is. I'm telling you, you're going to give me $20 at one. Let's just say our buffet runs from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That
Right?
was awful.
You come in at 1:59 and you're just like, "Here's $20. Here's a plate. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Well, you already paid me, so you're fucked." Like that's basically what it is.
That's a funny comp, but it's really if you trade his rights, you don't have to friggin'
You're
get
not
40
fucking trading away a guy who scores 71 points You're not just trading away his rights just to
When
get
your
Dick.
cap is hell, when you have all those decisions to make.
You have $27 million. At worst, it would be a
Yeah,
signing.
you have about 12 guys to sign.
I'm going to – oh.
You have about almost a dozen guys to sign.
You're stressing me out more than this game is.
Good.
And that's saying something.
Obviously won't sign them all, but Jack
Can
Shore
someone
needs to be
bonk this
signed.
freaking kid on the head and tell him that
Seth
no
Jarvis
one –
needs to be signed. One of Getzel Teravainen, you assume, is going to be signed. Brady Skay is going to be signed.
But they're
That's gonna
going
probably
to
be
move
signed.
people, Alex.
I'm just telling you who's probably getting signed.
They're going to look to get younger, not older.
They're not going to get.
Brent
honestly,
Burns might
Carolina,
be a trade.
Brent
asset.
Burns might be a target to move. Their defense is old as shit.
And plus, every other defenseman they have, I believe, is a pending UFA as well.
Yeah. So don't
That's
be
my
surprised
point.
if Brent
Their
Burns
D-core
goes
is going to be
bye-bye.
ripped to shreds. They have to make a decision.
They're going to make him, and it's going to be fine.
I don't think so. You're overestimating how many guys they have to sign.
They'll definitely move Brent Burns.
I don't
He's
think
39 years old, making $5.25 million. That's a very movable contract.
Is
And he has,
anyone
what,
going
2
to
years
take
left,
that?
right?
Take him though at
2 years
39.
left. No, I'm sorry. This year and next year. So a 1-year deal?
Oh yeah,
For
I think this is a team
Brent
that
Burns,
everyone will take
movable.
that. Assuming he doesn't retire, of course.
Hey, send him to fucking Utah. They need shit.
Utah needs everything.
Utah needs a name,
an-
number one.
Utah needs an arena.
But this fucking guy over here thinks that they're going to trade away Martin Necas' rights.
Hey, Thomas
Smoking.
Hurdle.
Smoking. Yeah,
Thomas
okay.
Hurdle.
But at least
Thomas
Thomas
Hurdle.
Hurdle had a
Thomas
contract.
Hurdle.
At least
Thomas
Thomas Hurdle had a
Hurdle.
fucking
Thomas Hurdle.
contract. And the guy who owns San Jose couldn't give a shit. They don't care.
O-M-A-S.
People in San Jose don't give a fuck. Okay? That team should be moved too.
R-T-L. Thomas Hurdle.
Cool. You got one right. Randomly.
No
one
Samsonov
in
went down in the
the
crease, by the way. Samsonov went down.
Good. Fuck him.
Getting back to the fucking thing we came here to talk about.
Martin
No,
Necas,
I'm
thank
mad
you
at
for giving
Al.
us content.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, that got
Samsonov's
him
hurt.
right in the ear. That looked like it got him in the ear.
Good. Fuck him. And fuck you, Alex. Just because fuck you.
I'll say this though: if the Hurricanes are gonna move a center, they'll move KK before they even think about moving Martin.
Thank you.
Naked.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
anyone's
Thank
taken
you.
that with that much term.
What do
left
you
on. That's
freaking
my
mean?
point.
Oh my god, he's 23.
Alex, it's not the term; it's the current value of the contract.
No,
that
my
we're
I
doing.
God,
understand
I
that,
would-
but you
oh my
said it
God,
yourself. You
he's
think the guy's a third,
23
fourth line
years
center. Would
old.
you pay for 6 years for that?
And he's still a fourth line center at most.
Yeah.
He's a 20, but no, he's not. You're generalizing that based on the players he has. Rob
No, he's
Brindamore's
been
system.
healthy scratch.
Shut the fuck up.
He
Rob
sucks.
Brindamore's system literally does not foster his skill
He
level.
sucked in Montreal too.
Montreal's a fucking
National, who
shit
had like
team.
90 points this
It's a
year.
fucking shit team, buddy. Sorry, Montreal fans. Your team is shit. Score!
What the fuck was
Your
that?
team should score. That was
Pasternak.
the weirdest mood change I've ever seen before.
Damn it, my shit still paused.
So
Hey,
Samsonov
you
like
put
was-
that
sync
click
it
on
live.
Probably
No, but
did.
you guys are severely undervaluing a player who's 23.
Wow, that was a blast.
Locked up at $5 million. $5 million. He's a 23-year-old for 8 years. That could mean a whole bunch. on
yeah,
his
Pasta,
development.
there we go. 7 seconds left, and the Bruins take the lead. They're going
That's
to win
a
this
nail.
one.
That is a shot to the kneecap when you allow a goal in the final 10 seconds like that.
I'm sorry, I love Pasternak, but that man is an ugly bastard.
That dude could get
I
any
would,
woman in
I would
Boston.
still
though.
let him do ungodly things to me.
Not as ugly as Artemi Panarin, though, I will say that much.
No, Artemi Panarin.
Him
literally
losing
looks
his hair is the biggest
literally looks
crime
like
in the
an-
NHL.
okay.
Why did he?
Artemi
look bald?
Panarin, as much as I love him, he looks like an uncircumcised penis.
Why?
He does. He does. His lips, it looks like you could peel him back and there's a
I did not
there's gonna be a
expect
dick.
that comment. He looks like an uncircumcised penis. I did not expect that at all.
Clip it, chat. Clip it. And that's the end of the first. Bruins take the lead. Carolina and the Islanders are currently still scoreless, though.
I'm going to put that game on while we're in intermission.
I've had it on
Okay.
the last couple of minutes
Yo,
of
we need to
dual.
really address this.
As am
though.
I.
I need to finish the sin bin episode.
Martin Nikas?
Nachas. Oh my God, say his name right.
Nikas, fuck you.
I mean, Cam. Here's the thing. He can't even spell his own team's name. His own team name right.
What?
I look at your name.
No, it's a.
No, that's an inside joke.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking fight him, dude. I swear to God. You fucking think they're gonna trade Martin Natchez for pennies?
Habs Guru in the chat
pennies.
says,
You'd have
"Don't
to
argue
give
if you're not
up
gonna
right
fight."
off. Obviously. When did I say the trade would be for pennies? We'd probably have to.
You
move
just said
around.
trade his rights away, motherfucker. What do you think rights are worth? What do you think?
And we'd probably have to move.
Here's
our
a good analogy. Here's a good analogy.
No, I'm not
Here's a
saying
good
you
analogy.
only
Here.
have
I'm
to fuck
talking.
like
I'm talking. My team's in the
Who
playoffs.
cares? I don't care. I'm
I
saying
care.
we probably have
I
to
care. You
move-
want to know why? Here, think of it this way. Think of it this way, you little shitbag. Okay, rights aren't worth shit. Look at the United States. We live in the United States. Our rights ain't worth shit. We ain't got shit. So what do you think their fucking rights are worth? Garbage.
Listen, I'm not saying it would cost nothing. We'd probably have to give up our first round pick. He's a stud.
You're going to need to give up more than that for a guy who scored 71 points. Is going to be on his way
Would
to $8
and
million.
you know what? If Carolina were to make a trade like that, whoever's trading for him would have to have something in place to sign him because they're not.
Yes,
Gonna
absolutely.
give up a haul
They're not
without
going to
knowing
make
they're
that
gonna
trade
sign him.
unless if they sign him.
But
to a
they're not
long-term
going to
extension.
trade away their next upcoming forward. They'd
Which I
rather
also
trade
agree with Cam with. He's a 71-point player. They're going
And
to
I
fight tooth
understand
and
that,
nail
but
to sign
my
him.
argument is simply they have a hell full of fucking guys to sign.
Buddy, who cares? They'll get rid of people. They'll get rid of Kuznetsov. They're
going
going
to
to
the
either
cap friendly.
sign
Hold on.
Gensel or Teravainen, not both.
It's a bold prediction.
It'll be
I'm sorry.
terrible.
I know
Getzel's
that.
a
It's
rental.
very bold.
Cam, I'm with you on that too. I think Jake Getzel's a complete rental. I think he's
I have
gone
a
after
feeling
this year to wherever the
I
hell.
think
I think
one of
Jake-
the two between
and
him
Matt-
and Teravainen will be.
Yeah, I think Jake has even said it. He wants to test free agency.
I think one of him or
Yeah,
Teravainen will be re-signed.
And Teravainen's
Getzel's
only
a
getting
rent-
$17 million. Teravainen's not
I'm
gonna
looking
get-
at Carolina's cap friendly. Hold on.
It is ugly. Take a look at it, Matt. You'll see why I'm saying what I am.
Matt, realistically speaking, they need to sign out of their biggest players.
I know it's ugly.
It's Teravainen, Gensel, but he's gonna walk.
This is why I say this might be the last year Carolina is going to be this competitive.
Dude, what do you mean? Realistically speaking, they need to sign four players. Realistically
Yeah.
speaking, they need to sign 4 players.
Except you pretty much rip your depth to shreds at that point.
But they're not going. No, I don't see. I don't see Teravainen making more than 7. I don't see Martin Natchez making more than 8. So that's 15, right?
So you're
Right
down
there.
to 12 to sign the large majority of those guys.
You're down 12 to sign 2 defensemen, and
And-
I could see Brett
Look
Pesce.
at how many other guys. It's not
I could
just
see.
them.
I
They have
could
the
see.
RFPs to
Shut
sign.
up! Shut up! I could see Brett Pesce making 6. and I
Okay,
can
now
see
you're
Brady
down to
Shea
6.
making 6.
Now sign the
Yeah.
rest of them.
And I can see Brady Shea willing to take a cut to go to $6 million. And then I can also see them moving Evgeny
One
Kuznetsov.
thing. Oh, okay. So now you have 5 defensemen and 9 forwards.
They have 16 forwards on their roster right now, you dumb shit.
You have 9 at that point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have 9 forwards
No, you don't.
to sign.
1, 2.
You have 9 forwards at the end of the year. And you have 4 defensemen under contract. So you signed 4 guys, used up all your cap, your trading one. So actually you'll have 10 forwards.
Trust me, Alex. Believe it or not, they will absolutely get it to work. No question in my mind.
You trade Kuznetsov, like you just mentioned. You have 10 forwards now.
Oh, I'm sorry. They also need to sign Seth Jarvis. That's going to be a big one too.
Do you see why I say what I say now? Their
But-
cap is a hellscape.
No, they're going to do a bridge
And
deal
they,
with Seth.
and they
No,
won't even have enough guys to fill out a roster.
No. They're gonna let they're gonna do Seth Jarvis on a bridge deal at $4 million. Guarantee it. 3 years, $4 million.
And even if that happens, they still don't have enough cap. They don't even have enough guys to fill out the roster.
Thank you, Dakota. Fuck him.
Oh God, not Dakota.
But you also misunderstand though. They can all. I think they understood that they were not going to keep Brent Burns, and they're going to trade Brent Burns away.
Okay,
They will.
so again, you trade Brett Burns, you're down to 4 defensemen.
No, you'll sign them. Trust me. They have people.
This is my point, though. You don't have enough guys to fill out a fucking roster.
They will. They'll be fine.
They'll have 10 forwards and 4 defensemen, and they're
They'll
up
be
against
fine.
the cap.
They'll be fine.
How the fuck are you going to make that work? Do you see why I say Martin Nikas might be a cap casualty?
He's not.
He might
He's
not
not.
have a
They're not
choice.
going to move Natchez. They're not. They're going to aim to get younger. They're not going to aim to. They're not going to aim to get older.
If they didn't have this many guys to sign, I would agree with you.
No, Brent Burns is gone. I think they make a bold thing and trade Burns.
Okay, so now you still only have 4 defensemen.
No, that would open them up to sign the other players. They have currently 8 defensemen on the roster, so you would have Orlov, assuming they get Pesci.
So you trade Brent Burns, you'd have Orlov, Slavin, Morrow, so that's 3. I'm going to give you the fact that they signed Brady Shea, so that's 4. Who else?
They'll sign Brett Pesci.
To what? Because he's going to want a decent contract.
5.5 to 6 is where I see Pesci.
Okay, you're back out of cap now since you just gave that all the money you
No,
got.
not if you get rid of Burns. If you get rid of Burns or find a way to get Burns.
But all the money you just lost from Burns, you just gave to Brett Pesci. So what?
Right,
Now you're out of cap.
but you still have that money though. You
still now have 2 forwards and a defenseman slot to fill.
They're not trading Natchez. I just don't think. I think you're
But do you see why I see it's a real possibility?
No. It's not because they would rather get rid of Kuznetsov.
Still and no money to spend now.
Buddy, they're going to trade Kuznetsov.
Every trade you've made, I've given you the cap to use.
Smokin', I understand what you're trying to say. I just think you're dead ass wrong to think that they don't have ways out of it. They have very movable
They have ways
contracts.
to trade, guys. I'm not saying there's ways not to open up cap, but they have so many openings and not enough money to fill these openings. That's my point.
I wouldn't say that. Well, currently, unless they don't trade people, then yes, they won't. But they're gonna end up. I guarantee you.
But even if they trade people, you're opening up another roster spot, trading that guy. That's
They
what I'm trying to
currently
say.
have 16 forwards on their roster.
There's
So getting
9
rid of
at the end of the year.
so when they lose Gensel and when they trade Kuznetsov, that takes them down to 14.
No, you have 9 at the beginning of next year. 9.
I'm
not
talking
14.
about right now.
But we're not. This is about next season. Their cap. They
They
have
only
9
need
guys
to
under
sign
contract.
3 people to make the roster compliant.
You need to sign 3 people out of that forward core. You're trading Kuznetsov was another year, so now you only have 8 forwards. So you have to fill out 4 forward slots and
At depth pieces.
2 defenseman
At
slots.
depth.
Bro, but you're just signed. You already made these crazy signings. 2 of those 4 guys, 2 of those contracts is worth $15 million.
Either that or they move Dmitry Orlov on the 1-year deal.
Again, you make that move, you open up cap. Where is it going? Because you don't have.
They have plenty of left, dude. They have plenty of left defensemen to fill it. They have so many players that they can move to open up the cap space. I don't want to. You're.
I already bet, but every time you
on them getting rid of Martin.
you're opening up a roster spot, you don't have the money.
Yeah, but if you get rid of Martin
Natchez,
Natchez, you have to fill the fucker's position anyway.
But listen, every time you make one of these trades, it opens up that you're signing one of these other RFAs who is commanding a big contract. That's my point. So you'll
great. Trade away Martin. Trade away Martin Natchez.
Hold on, let me finish this thought.
Great. Trade away Martin Natchez, and then you have nothing for your second line center. Harry is fucking sleeping. Nordy's a fucking picture. Like, we're fucked.
This has been a good sin bin episode, though. I will say that.
This isn't the fucking sin bin. This is a
But
watch.
we made it the sin bin, Cam, and we did it.
It's not a good sin bin because your points are shit.
Oh, my points are shit? Is that why that you haven't been able to make this team cap compliant with 12 forwards?
They will be able to do it. I could give you 1,000 scenarios.
Then do it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You can trade Orlov.
Okay. You're down to
that frees up $7 million. They do have depth.
You're down to 3 defensemen now.
Orlov is their third pairing defenseman.
You're down to 3 defensemen.
$7 million.
Roster. Who else?
Huh?
You're down to 3 active defensemen moving Orlov. Who else?
Again, this is saying like you're down to 3 active. You are trading it. You can also sign Pesci.
Okay, you're back.
And then get rid of Orlov. These can happen simultaneously.
I understand what you're saying here, but the money is pretty much just being transferred from one defenseman to another. So you're in the same position, just moving Dmitry Orlov, but signing Brett Pesci.
But they will have the ability to call up a player who makes less money to be a depth defensemen.
You might get one, maybe two guys doing that tops. But you're
It
still
doesn't ma-
such in a cap bind. You have to remember, you have to be
All right.
cap compliant.
Hold
day
on.
one.
Hold on. Here's the scenario. Let's
right,
just say
let's
you
hear
get rid of Dmitry Orlov. You save about $8 million. I'm going to round up.
Okay.
$8 million.
So
You
you're
now
at-
have.
Go
You now
ahead.
have
No,
30
I'm going ahead. Do you think?
You now have $35 million in cap to work with.
Okay. So
You
you have,
offer
and this is, I
great-
just want to let you know what you have to fill in. 3 defensive
No.
slots.
I know. I'm staring at it.
forward.
I'm staring at it.
Okay.
You have $35 million. You need to sign 3 defensemen because Scott Morrow is there.
Yep.
Okay. You can sign Brady Shea for $7 million.
Down to 28.
Huh?
You're down to 28 mil.
I'm down to 28. Brady Shea to 6.
Down to 22 million.
Down to 22. Right?
Okay.
Teuvo Teravainen to 7.
Okay, you're down to 15. You want to trade
Martin-
Kuznetsov, right?
Huh?
You want to trade Kuznetsov, right?
Kuznetsov gone.
All right, so now you still have 3 forward slots and a defenseman slot to fill. You have 18 mil, and they're all big names. So let's hear the rest.
I wouldn't say they're all big names. Martin
next?
Necas
8
might
mil, right?
8 mil.
Down to 10.
Down to 10.
Yep.
Jordan Martinook.
I was eating my dinner.
Jordan Martinook, 2 million.
Martinook's going to get a little more than that, but okay.
I don't think so.
Whatever. 8 mil.
He's currently making 1.8.
Now, you have Seth Jarvis, Jack Drury, and Brett Pesce. all
Jack
still-
Drury's coming off an ELC. He'll be wicked cheap.
Yep, he'll be 2 million.
Drury, he had a good year.
It doesn't matter. He's coming off an ELC. He'll do
He'll
a
get
bridge.
a bridge though. He'll have
He'll
2
get a
3 years of
bridge. You're
2
gonna
mil,
have
and then
to
he'll get the
give
big
him
deal.
some
He'll have a
decent
bridge.
money.
He'll get
2
the big
million.
deal, I should say.
2 million.
Hold on.
Seth Jarvis, 2 years, 4 million. 2 years, 4 million each. Bridge deal.
Hold on a minute.
Because he's also off an
Wait a
ELC.
minute. Hold on. I want to see what his numbers were this year because I thought he had a pretty good year.
It
I
doesn't
wanna
matter.
see
He's
Jack
going to get a
Drury.
bridge.
He'll
It'll be a
get more than
bridge.
2 mil. I hate to tell you that.
What, Jack Drury?
He'll get a little more. He'll probably get about 3.5. I bet you 3.5.
I'll give you 3. Fine. Give him 3. And I'll give you Seth Jarvis at 2 years at 4 million as a bridge.
Okay, so now you have. Here's the thing. You're pretty much at the cap limit with 1 defenseman spot still to go. You got your forwards filled, but you have no extra guys now.
And that's the way it's going to be.
So if you lose one guy to injury and you have
Jets just traded Zach Wilson.
yeah, who cares? He sucks anyway. I've seen that. For a 6th and 7th round swap. So
And if you
doing
really
that,
need
Cam, though,
to-
I hope you realize you're still short of defensemen.
Freddie's
You have
got 2 years left, Darren.
You're still short of defensemen. You have no forwards. God forbid an injury happens. And
But am I compliant?
you're still short of defensemen. You have only
No,
5.
you're not. You can easily swap one of the right defensemen for the left defenseman that are currently under the draft. So the
So
defenseman.
even if you bring a guy up, you're 12-6, fine. You literally have to hope no injuries happen now.
No, well, that's the way it is.
Guys, I think you put Harry to
You really
sleep.
want to go into that situation? That's my point. That's why I've been bringing this up with Carolina, why they're in such a cap crunch. And doing this, the way you just broke this down, you moved Dmitry Orlov, who is arguably their number 1 defenseman right now. Arguably, probably the number 2. I'll say the number 2 defenseman. So you're moving your number 2 defenseman.
What I'm telling you, though, Alex,
You
is
absolutely have to hope someone takes Kuznetsov.
they're prepared to make moves.
It's going to
They're-
take
they're
a lot of
prepared.
magic acts.
They're also prepared to do bridge deals. Carolina is knocking at the door of a Stanley Cup championship. Harry, wake up. Harry.
I think we broke Harry.
Currently, the Hurricanes are out shooting the Islanders 7-0.
Do you, Naughty though?
Still
Do you
nothing,
see
nothing.
my point though on this?
I never said
I do, but I just Negus is such an important player to the
And
Hurricanes.
I understand that. But if they're gonna keep
They're
him,
they're probably gonna take care of him before some of the other guys.
and you know what? That's fine. That's why I'm not saying it's definitely gonna happen. That's why I said it's a bold prediction.
But I agree more with Cam because I think we're
that's
thinking
fine.
along the same wavelengths where he's just a player where
He is very important there.
they're
I
gonna
understand.
make it work, and they have some guys in the five. Oh, we got to
We
fight.
got to fight. Stephon Nason and Kyle
Nodes and
McLean.
McLean.
Oh shit! I don't even have the Carolina game on. My bad. I've been.
Nodes
Kyle
and Lance.
McLean.
Oh, there's another one, a third one.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Habs Guru brings up a
Oh my
point.
God, this dude McLean's getting his shit rocked.
Habs Guru brings up a good point too. If you look at the players who signed through next season too, a lot of big contracts are up then too that they won't even need to worry about. So the Hurricanes window is closed after next year.
Thank God.
But they're a team that is knocking, like right now, they're knocking at the door of a Stanley Cup
I
championship.
think that they have this year and next year left to compete.
No, but that's it. That's fine. But to say that they're just going to give up on their youth,
I'm not
like
saying that they're going to give up. I'm just saying they probably would. If it meant giving up that big center, they can keep most of the rest of their core. That's what I'm saying.
But your proposal was that they were basically going to get rid of Natchez' rights for a first-round pick, and
It
then
would just be a first. We'd have to give up more than a first.
yeah, you have to
I
give it
know
more
that
than a
the
first, Alex.
taking
But hold
big
on, though. But think about it this way too. You have to just think about the guy's 25. That team is aging very rapidly. They're going to want to be younger, not older.
And that's why you give them your first round pick and maybe even a first next year too. You
But
have
why
four
not?
firsts in the next 2
But
years.
they
and
won't
four
do
seconds in
that
the next.
though, Alex. They won't do that. They would rather just keep Natchez, who's 25, and then draft another dude. Like
But if you keep Nietzsche,
they can get a second round pick
it's
for
going to be harder to
Kenny
keep other
Cobb.
guys on that team. That's all I'm saying.
They can get.
They have a decision to make regardless.
If fucking Sean Monahan can get you a first round pick, if Evgeny Kuznetsov can get you a second, so
I don't know. Not at this stage. The way Kuznetsov, he's aging like friggin' milk.
We are back.
Yeah, the
I
way
don't think this
the
is
way
a
that Kuznetsov
Kuznetsov
splits
hold.
the trade, he's worth maybe a third.
Yeah,
Monahan
he's
played his way
aging.
into that first
Even a
round
third
pick.
might be generous. He might be. Oh, that didn't go in. Wow. He might even be like a fourth.
Bruins game back on.
Depending on retention.
Yeah, like I said, the one thing I give Carolina in that is he's only got a year left, so that's good.
Yeah, but look at Kuznetsov though. He is a second line center on any team.
I don't
For
even think
sure.
he's that anymore.
He's
I
only
think he's a
31.
third
He's
at
really
best.
he's had issues off the ice. That's where his issues
I think
have
he's a
come from.
third at best at this stage of his career. I'm not saying he's completely gone.
Yeah,
I think he has
so
some left in the tank.
I'm gonna butcher this person's name. Uki, Waka Waka, Shaka Laka Bing Bang.
Okay.
Thank you. There are actually times in the offseason where you're allowed to go, I think, 10% over the cap?
During the season, but you have to be cap compliant at the beginning of the year.
Postseason. You can't.
When the season begins, you can go over the cap. But
No,
have to-
the season you can't. When the season, no, game one you have to be cap compliant.
yes, correct. But I'm saying as the season goes on, you can go over the cap 10%, but you have to be back. But that's what LTIR usage too.
What?
I mean, no, I'm sorry, not what LTIR usage.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You can go over the cap 10% once the season starts, like after game one. Oh, the 2-on-1 for the Bruins.
Yeah, nothing resulted. But no, you can't go 10% over the cap in the season. Only with LTIR usage.
After the deadline, you
I
can.
got that mixed up. It's with LTIR. You might be right on that.
It's during the deadline only.
All right, deadline. Okay,
Oh,
that's what it
during.
is.
Yeah, during
way
the deadline.
NHL cap system work always has still confused me to a certain extent. So once the deadline hits, you can be over 10%.
KK is not going to become their second set. They could move him too, and they could decide to keep the cheaper option in Kuznetsov. But again, I think Carolina might see okay, the opportunity is closing. We need to focus on getting younger. That way we can at least retool, get back to where we need to be. They're not going to keep all these old ass fucking players. It's just, and they're not keeping both Gensel and Teuvo. And Matt agrees with me. Teuvo's walking. I'm sorry, Gensel's walking.
I could see, honestly, the more I think about it, I think it is maybe likely Getzel's walking just because of how dire their cap situation is.
And I wouldn't be surprised if
Gensel Teravainen.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gensel ends up back in Pittsburgh.
I wouldn't either, to be honest with you. I'd be sick, but I think it is a real possibility. You don't see that too often where a guy leaves via trade and then comes back.
No,
but I think this could be one of those cases.
Best friends with Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, true.
And I hate to say it, but Pittsburgh is clearly not dead yet.
No, I think that was their last hoorah. That was their last real chance. That core is getting another year older. They're all going to be 37, 38 next year. Are you really going to rely on that long term? That cup window is slammed shut.
Didn't Crosby just score 100 points this season?
But he's the only one that's been truly productive for the entirety of that season. Letang and Malkin had a burst towards the end of the year.
Yeah, but he almost just did what Kucherov did for the Lightning. He almost just grabbed his team by the balls and said, "We're going in."
Crosby carried them. I agree with that. But now you're adding another year on to him. I still think he's going to be a very, very, very good player, still a top 10 player in this league. I'm not disagreeing with that. But it's everyone else around him. Malkin now is going to be, 38? I think Letang might be 39. Crosby will be 37. I don't know what the exact age is. Carlson will be 38. This is the thing. You're adding another year to these guys. I think Malkin is going to flat out fall off a potential cliff next year.
To answer
Letang already is a turnover-prone machine.
To answer your age question, Malkin is 37 currently. Crosby is
38 next year.
Can't fucking finish a sentence to save my life.
Nope. Go ahead.
Crosby is 36, so he'll be 37. Malkin is 37. He will be 38. I think Jeff Carter announced his retirement, so he will no longer be there.
Yep, he announced retirement the day of the last game.
Letang is 36, so he will be 37. Carlson is 33. He will be 34.
Carlson's a little bit younger than I thought he was. But okay,
Mm-hmm.
So Carlson's got I think Carlson still have a decent amount left in the tank. But it's Letang and Malkin, you look at that. How much more can they play at a good level? Malkin already showed signs of it already this year. Letang is already one of the most turnover-prone defensemen in the league to begin with.
Habs Guru just said trading Gensel was like waving a white flag for Pittsburgh. Yeah, but they almost made it. They almost made it. They were
because of Crosby and Letang and Malkin scrapping what little they had left. Now they're another year older.
Michael Bunting too. Hold on. Don't forget, Michael Bunting was putting in work for them.
How many points did Bunting have in that spree? I'd be lying if I said I knew.
It didn't matter.
I just had that pulled up. You can ask that 20 minutes ago. 6 goals, 19 points, 21 games.
That's not bad. That's
really good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a cap dump.
Yeah. I'll actually give you that one. I'll give you Michael Bunting. Good second line guy. Where did he go?
Oh.
Damn it, I'm stuck with only Harry.
Be nice to Harry.
Nah, it's not. It's fun to bully him. I'm just kidding.
Talk about this.
In all seriousness, though, I'm assuming Cam's still there.
Yeah.
Now I'm the only one here.
Fucking loser.
No, in all seriousness, when I look at this situation, I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think Pittsburgh gets a chance of ending last in that division next year. I really think that. It's getting harder and harder and harder for that team to really stay on course. They made it. They just missed again this year. And I think the end is almost here. They're on hole 17.
They're not going to be last in
they have a chance. I still think Columbus will be, but I could see them in 7th. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
I think Washington falls.
I think we'll be 6th. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs next year.
You guys aren't making the playoffs. I actually think you guys you'll be out. I think Pittsburgh will be kind of right in there.
I don't. I think they'll be right around 80 points next year.
I think they'll be scratching at a playoff door. I don't think they'll be I don't know. It's hard. It depends on how their offseason looks. If I'm going to be honest with you, it depends.
That's fair because it's so early and it's tough to judge things right now. We don't know what these teams are going to look like 3 months from now. So
they got $12 million in cap next year.
That's not terrible. They're usually more cap strapped than that.
And yeah,
Who do they have to sign? I don't know that cap.
Not many. They have Joseph Pierre-Oliver.
Yeah, it's a small contract.
You might get $2 million. Alex Angelkovic, but he'll get $3 million. So $5 million of that gone, and then $7 million. So it depends. They could realistically
get a player. They could get a player.
Emil Bernstrom. Yeah, you might need to pay like maybe $2 million. You know.
They could get a player.
But they can go get a $5 million player. They could easily get. I honestly think they could easily get rid of Riley Smith and say bye, because Riley Smith will be on the final year of a $5 million contract, and he'd be a good move. So you could easily go bring back Gensel after that, and I think there you go.
That's going to be interesting to see what they do this offseason.
But Gensel's going to want $10 million.
Yeah,
and he'll get that.
He will. Don't.
And I don't think they're going to be able to bring him back if he wants that much.
Alex can't. But you can't tell me he's not worth that money.
I think he's close to that. That's fair. I think he's like probably 8.5, 9 mil realistically, if I could pick it. But I think he
keep on the open market. He's going to get way over.
I think he'll get a little more. I do agree.
Stanley Cup champion.
I think realistically at his age too, I think he's close to the 8.5, 9 mil range. But I could see him get 10 on the open.
No, he's a 2-time Stanley Cup champion.
Oh,
it could be 3-time after these playoffs. I don't think so, but could be.
Sorry, but that plays.
Harry, who's your pick?
I'm trying to remember who I said in my playoff bracket. I think I said Florida over Colorado.
I had Dallas over Carolina.
I think Florida played a good.
Dallas from the beginning of the year.
I think Tampa played a good game against Florida last night. It's going to be interesting to see how
Bob robbed them last night. I was watching that game. Holy shit!
Series. That's going to be in my opinion, that's going to be the best first round series.
I honestly think it's going to end up being another Vegas LA 2018. It's a sweep, but it is a close ass sweep. That's how I see it.
Oh, did he stop that?
Yep.
Wow, that was a good save. That was a good save. I got to give him props for that one.
Oh, Beecher, nice steal. Son of a bitch, that was a good save.
Yeah, I told you, man. That was solid. Oh, man.
Hans Brewer had Dallas over Florida. Respectable.
Ivan didn't have the weight or the angle for it.
I saw that Dallas was plus 850 to win the whole thing. It kind of threw a little bit of money in that. I like it. I think that's good value for Dallas. I think they have the most complete team in the West, personally.
Who, Dallas?
Yeah. Their D-core is excellent. Jake Ottinger is awesome. He's, in my opinion, right now, the best American goalie. So.
Caden Primo.
Stop that.
Ottinger's not better than Demko.
I mean, it's a debate. I think that's debatable. Demko's good. Don't get me wrong, but
I think I have Carolina over Colorado. I think that's
I actually have Winnipeg winning that series over Colorado.
I have Vegas knocking Dallas out in the first round.
I think Jeremy Swayman's the best. I think he's the better goaltender. I think he's better than Jake Ottinger.
I mean, the U.S. has an abundance of goaltending now. Between him, Denko, and Swayman, those are probably the three best right there.
Right now, as it sits, is Fowler?
Fowler's American. Yeah, he's from Florida.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Before he turned into a piece of shit, Carter Hart probably would have been Team Canada's starting goalie.
Sam Montembeau is
Team Canada's goaltending, like for the next foreseeable future,
if we're talking actual being goalie, but even though he's a piece,
they have nothing.
The Islanders opened the scoring.
Really? Who scored for the Isles?
I did not see. I'll look that up right now to get back to you boys.
Looking.
Kyle Palmieri. Why wouldn't
I
it be
think
him?
right now Team Can. I'm not even, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Habs guy. I think Team Canada's starter right now is Sam Montembeault.
And that's bad if he's his starter.
I believe that's who their starter is right now.
Wild.
That's bad.
They have
Canada's
nothing. They
goaltending
have
is awful.
nothing in the goaltending department.
Who? Who's this?
Like, compared to like the States and some other teams. Like, I mean, Montembeault is still a solid goalie, but he's not, he's not a Swayman, Demko, he's not those guys. But like behind Montembeault, I don't even know who else they have. I think Devin Levi, but Devin Levi's got development to do.
I just think it's the team he's on. I think Devin Levi is a good. Florida gave up on him. I'd actually be more inclined to believe Florida would win the cup with Devin Levi than Sergei.
Really?
I mean, maybe it's funny. Levi reminds me a lot of when Cade Primo first started because it was kind of the same thing. Like, and they went to the same colleges. They were studs
I
at the NCAA level.
He was lights out in Northeastern.
They both Primo was too, and then they got like first year in the NHL. They both got absolutely shellacked. I mean, it took Primo like 3 or 4 years, but he came around. So I like I said, I see a lot of
2-0.
Wow, look at the Isles being relevant.
Let's go. Yeah, watch Carolina's going to answer back.
Watch Carolina get 4 straight.
Yeah, no, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, Horvat for once gets a goal.
I love Bo.
I have no opinion on Bo. He's meh. He's a good player.
Horvat. It sucked that, dude. Vancouver has no idea how to treat their players or their staff. Like what they did to Bruce Boudreau was terrible.
Joke.
How
I wanted him to suck for years after that.
Now Bruce may not have been their answer, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't treat him like that.
There was a rumor that he might come.
Championship droughts. Poor Toronto. 55 seasons. I can't talk. My team's almost at 50.
When was the last time the Flyers won the cup?
72.
75.
Oh, 75.
I was going to say the Bruins.
They beat the Bruins in their first cup.
In 72.
And then they beat I think it was Montreal in their second, funny enough.
Ironic.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And then they've been to 6 since, and they won none of them.
Womp womp.
Shout out Eric Lindros.
I hate Scott Stevens.
I'm sorry. I'm not a huge Eric Lindros fan.
Oh, I've always loved the Big E. I can't stand Scott Stevens. Eric Lindros is the reason why I'm a Flyers fan. Him and John LeClair. University of Vermont's John LeClair, mind you.
Didn't you have Michael Raffi?
What?
Didn't you guys have Raffi Torres?
At one point.
Douchebag.
The Legion of Doom. Lindros, LeClair, Renberg. That's where it all started for me.
I thought
I loved Eric Desjardins.
Oh, Edmondson getting into it with Morgan Geekie after a whistle.
Good. Fuck him.
Geekie or Edmondson?
Edmondson. We were supposed to get him at the deadline. We were shopping for Peak and Edmondson.
And you picked the worst option.
Are you shitting me?
Peak is not that good.
He's been one of the Bruins' best depth defensemen.
Yeah, I think Peak's pretty good.
Peak is.
Peak's pretty good. I like that pick.
It's 24 and in a better system. He was in Columbus. What the?
He's a really strong.
That's
dude,
that's
like,
true. I've watched much Boston.
His game's the body.
What I saw of him in Columbus.
Like he's Peak has been lights
Should have
out.
watched him in college too. College, he was a fucking just absolutely loved nailing people. He was a tremendous call.
Oh, Pasternak had a fucking clap up.
Actually, not just why.
I believe he was at Notre Dame.
Devin Levi?
Who?
Ooh.
Devin
I'm
Levi
talking about Andrew Peak right now.
Oh, I'm talking about. I thought you were talking about Levi. I'm like, he was Northeastern.
No, Levi went to North. No, Andrew Peak went to Notre Dame.
Well, of course you're on.
Mars had a shot that was about 8 feet wide. That's embarrassing.
His
Are you
freshman year
referring
was
to
Jake
that
Evans'
Tavares
senior
slapper that
year, I
hit the
believe.
moon?
Funny enough. John Tavares just missed it out with a slap shot by about a country mile.
Yeah, like I said, it hit the moon.
I'm glad we all mentioned that.
I didn't see that. I was too busy looking at Alex's ugly mug.
I'm sorry if my face is so distracting, Cam. It is beautiful.
Will Marner lost an edge. That was kind of funny.
Ooh, that was
The guy who Leafs fans are blaming for both goals right now.
Did
Minor?
you see the D structure of Toronto on that second goal?
Leafs fans have zero loyalty to their players. It's ridiculous. One minute
I
they're
will
like,
say, if the Bruins win this game, I think this will go less than 7 games, like I originally predicted. I can't see Toronto taking.
Cam, you cut out. What were you saying about Leaf fans and their players?
they're the most disloyal people to their players. Like they'll honestly say like Marner sucks. Man had 100 points this season, and I'm just like, okay. Like, at least when I criticize Jake DeBrusk for his play, I acknowledge that he's a streaky player, but at least he has the talent to be something greater than what he is.
At least you went kind of 1 for 3 in 2015.
But see, I wouldn't say Leaf fans are disloyal. I think you got to look at it from a perspective of this core's been together almost 7 years now, and they cannot do anything.
They've won
and,
one round.
I think they're at a point now where they're like,
no,
right, like you guys clearly aren't it. Like, just fuck off out of town. You paid too much money to fall flat on your ass in the playoffs. That's where I think they're at right now, because I don't think they're disloyal. I don't.
Who got that penalty?
I just think they're at a point with guys in the core, and they're like,
"Oh, Montgomery,
fucking, you don't do anything. Like, why are you even on the team in the playoff? Like, Marner doesn't play defense. Like, they get paid. These guys get paid so much money, and they don't do a thing in the playoffs.
But
they've been together almost 7 years.
Their role players.
They're at a point where you just want to be like, all right, that's it. That this core isn't it. We got to break it up.
No, they won't.
If you knock the Leafs out in the first round, there's going to be a lot of changes in Toronto.
I was going to say, if
I can
Toronto
almost guarantee that.
5 games.
You've talked enough. Let Matt have a point.
Go fuck yourself.
Go ahead, Matt. No, we don't stand for bullies here.
I'm bullying you now. Harry's off the
come over. I don't know where you live, but I will find you.
And you will hug me.
Nope. I will hump you. That's for one thing.
I don't know what you
got
guys
two gay people in here now.
No, I honestly, if the Leafs do get knocked out in the first round this year, I think we're going to see major changes. I think Shanahan's job's in jeopardy.
You've said that the last 3 years, though, Matt.
Thanks.
We have, but I do seriously think, though, like this year is going to be the year where it happens, because now you brought in Treliving to try to fix it. And it's a regression.
No, if the Leafs lose,
you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like,
dude, no. If the Leafs lose, in general, if they don't win the cup, it keeps fired.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, he's got to, dude. You can't.
Bro, if they get to the East Final and lose, you're firing.
I think for the Leafs, I think they got to get to the East Final.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if they do somehow win this round, even if they get bounced in the second round. Because
if they get to the East Final
again, you brought Treliving in to try to fix things, and he really hasn't.
I'll even say if they have a competitive second round series, like they lose in 7, I wouldn't fire him.
You got to fire
a hard-fought series to Florida, hypothetically, losing 7 in like overtime. Buddy, we're gonna fire him.
Buddy, they no.
Is it more than like if the Maple Leafs somehow survive this round, which I don't think they do.
I don't think they will either.
They're going to have to, I think, contend with Florida, and I think Florida will probably smoke them again.
Like, yeah, I think so.
I'm just saying hypotheticals.
They're struggling against a Bruins team that doesn't have nearly the talent level that they do.
This center depth this year is putrid.
Yeah, but look what they had last year. They had Ryan O'Reilly as their third line center, and they still couldn't do shit.
This year's Bruins team.
Well, no, and Cam, I think you bring up a good point, right? Because I think if you look at these teams on paper, I mean, the Leafs have you beat, but they just don't match up well against Boston. They don't. They don't match up well against Florida, and but you're gonna have to play those teams. Like
I know.
I don't know. I don't know who's ever gonna be able to fix it, but if the Leafs lose in the first round this year, heads are gonna roll. Like I think Shanahan's on the chopping block. I think Keefe's on the chopping block. They're gonna probably have to put like a hockey stick to someone's head, like one of the core forwards' heads. Go, listen, you wave your shit because we need the money. Like, it's ridiculous.
Naughty, the Chiefs just extended it.
Because I think that's the other big problem. Until they move, like, one of those core guys that makes all that. And I know Tavares is up after this year, but I think you're still going to move someone else. Like, they're not going to be able to do anything.
Naughty, you sound more like a concerned parent when it comes to Leafs than anything. You just can't do it. You're like that father who watches his son and he just knows he sucks. And he's like, he can't do it. He just can't fucking do it. No, but I'll say, I think the line is if they have a competitive second round series, hypothetically, I don't think they'll even get there. But hypothetically, if they were and losing 7 games, I think his job's safe, and I don't think they make crazy changes. If they get smoked in 5 games here, yeah, I agree. I think the coaching
dude, they've had Keefe.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish my thought. The coach is gone. The GM would likely be gone, and I think you can lose one of the core 5 will probably be gone too. At least one of them.
All right, you guys are about to see a stupid save by Allmark.
Oh, what the hell?
So bad.
That was dude. He like slipped after making that save.
Domi, the blue line.
Weird.
Ooh, nice save.
Cam hyped this up thinking it was going to be like otherworldly. It was just it was a nice save, but he like
ooh, good stop, Omi.
Anyway, no, Alex, I think you gotta understand something, man. The they can't keep going on with Keefe, dude. When was
I said they fire Keefe? I said they fire Keefe.
Even this year, they're going to, dude. I'm sorry.
If they lose in this round, absolutely, I agree.
No, even if they lose, it doesn't matter when they lose. Unless it's the Stanley Cup final. I'm sorry. I'll retract and say that. It's got to. They have. I'm sorry.
So you're telling me if they get to the East Final and lose to Carolina or the Rangers, you're going to fire him? I wouldn't fire him. You're showing progression. That means.
At what expense, though, dude? I'm sorry. It's the coaching system.
No, I wouldn't fire him if you get to the East Finals. I think his job's safe if that happens.
No, I think you got to fire him.
If you lose in the first round, absolutely.
It's not about just showing progression. It's the fact that you've now had several years with this coach, better rosters, and you still can't get it done. So if you're not willing to trade the players,
it's obviously flawed.
Hold on. If you're not willing to trade the players and you're willing to keep all these people in, you need to change something, and you're not going to fire Shanahan. You gotta fire the coach and see what the coach brings in. Maybe bring
in the chat has a comment for us, by the way.
To kind of counter that point just a little bit, there, Cam. It's not that they're unwilling. All the big money players have full no move clauses. They have all the control.
Well, a lot of them are.
So it's not that they're unwilling.
We have
those guys. None of those guys are gonna wave.
We have a Leafs fan in the chat. I don't know how I feel about that. No, all people are welcome. It's a sport. We love you. I love your tears. It's a fun time.
Watching them play the playoffs.
That was a fucking.
Hold on, let me read his comment.
It's a fucking funny comment.
Go Labs, go Leafs, man. Watching them play the playoffs is like a beauty pageant for Victoria's Secret. Make a mess in the crease and get in the corners. Weak, soft. Keefe should have been scratched. I would have fired Keefe at the beginning of the season.
Absolutely.
I don't know why.
I would have fired Keefe after last.
You have no argument for me.
I don't know how Keefe still has a job. I would have fired him before you fired Dubas.
They're reviewing if that puck crossed.
But
really?
You can't see it.
No way.
You can't
Let's
see it.
Let's see this. Hold on.
That
is close.
didn't cross. There's a 0% chance that.
Hey,
You
I don't
can't
even
see
if it did. I don't think there's enough evidence because
You
it
can't
was
see
in his
it.
glove. Exactly.
Nope.
He won't be
No
able to see the
goal.
puck.
Sorry.
Let's see. Hold on. I need a replay.
Yeah, you got to confirm that is in fact in the net.
Are they going to show us a replay or not?
I don't think Allmark slipped
Right, here
there.
we
I
go.
think when he caught it, he looked down, saw he was on like the goal line, and just dove
And he
up.
lunged.
He was like,
I
"Fuck
think he
yeah."
lunged.
You can't call that a goal.
Yeah.
You can't call that.
Watch, they're gonna call it a goal because it's the Toronto Maple Leafs and they want to keep the game interesting. Yep.
You can't. They can't. That's indisputable.
I want to see a better. I want to see if they have an angle like
The whole glove would have had to cross for
closer
you
to
call
the
that.
net because from
Well,
that angle where
By rule, you must be able to see ice between the puck and the net.
Yeah, you
In
can't.
the line.
That's
So
not a
if you
goal.
can't, they need one hell of a justification. Because if I'm a Bruins fan looking at that, I'm gonna want an explanation as to why.
Yeah, you
Why?
cannot.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
good.
think they're going to call that a goal.
wait,
You're
let me see
spending a
where
lot of
his
time looking at it right now, though.
is
So
it? Oh,
Oh,
No, it's not.
I think we're
Well,
talking like millimeters. I think we're talking millimeters here.
I don't.
I
think
wouldn't
doesn't
call it a
matter.
goal,
Oh,
but
my
I think
God.
we're talking millimeters because of where
No
the
goal.
webbing
I
in
was
his
right.
glove is,
No
because
goal.
that's where the puck
It
is.
doesn't matter. They can't see it, Matt. is
Exactly.
what-
I'm with Cam there.
It is.
It's indisputable. You can't call that. You got to go with whatever you had in the ice.
Yeah, the guy, I love free stuff, dude. This guy's like, I'm a hockey fan, not a princess. Fuck yeah, dude. I like you.
hell yeah, me too. Good lead.
You're a king. You're not a
Unbiased,
princess.
realistic
You're a
weekend.
prince.
I call it like I
Got
see
it.
it. I respect that.
Sorry,
There's a
I
Leaf
just
fan
read the
you
fucking
like.
comment, and Alex just can't shut up for 10 seconds.
Cam, you're just as bad as
Did
me. I
nobody
just
let
am the
you
one who gets
talking home
pointed
when
out.
you were growing up?
You're just proving to me right now you're just as bad as me.
Yep, no goal.
No.
That's a good call.
Damn, free stuff. Leafs need to wake the fuck up and stop making excuses. That is a beauty comment. I love that.
I love that, dude. Can we get him on the show? Fuck Matt.
Matt only
Hey,
says like 8 words.
I'm
a
Matt's
day.
the reason we're even
right
live
now.
right now.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Actually, no.
I'm gonna get
That
some
was
to
a
drink.
good, that was a
quickly. I'll
good
be right
goal
back.
call. I agree. You can't see the puck when it's in his glove. I agree.
What the fuck have we been saying? What have you been watching?
No, I'm just saying, like, I agree with that. Like I said, the only thing I was saying was like you could see where the webbing was, but again, I agree. You can't go by where the webbing is, but just when they showed one of the angles,
By rule,
you could see the webbing in the net. So that I was just again just playing devil's advocate for a second. Like
no, but by
that's
rule,
where the puck is, but you
But
can't
by
see it.
rule, no, but by rule, you must visibly see white in between the puck and the line. It has
Yes,
to.
I'm well aware.
So if you can't see it, unless the whole glove is behind the red line, right? Then that's clear, right?
Someone made an interesting comment that I kind of agree with on Twitter. One of my followers said, Leafs need to move Marner for some elite D-men. Guy isn't made for the playoffs. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I don't think Marner is made.
I agree. The problem is how are you going to
No,
get
I
Marner
think-
to waive his no move clause
I think
with
you
the
move
money he's
Tavares.
If
making?
you get him to a situation he feels like he can win,
Tavares
it,
is a free agent.
Not after this year, is he?
next, I think he has
Thought he
one
was.
more year left. I think Marner's got 1 year left. But if you had the
Tavares
ability,
has one more year left. And honestly, I moved Tavares. I think he's
no
a bad
one's taking his
captain.
deal this year, though. They probably will just let him walk in free agency. And he's also got a no movement clause. He's not going to waive.
Yeah.
He loves Toronto.
No, I know.
Don't you remember his little blankie
Listen.
sheets?
Listen, don't get me started with how he handled the whole Islanders situation with Toronto. I hated that. I hate Tavares as a person. I think he's a scumbag. I think you could have handled that way better than you should have. So I'm glad I never want to see Tavares raise a cup ever.
That sounds familiar. Can't put my finger on it. Must be me.
What?
You really don't know where I'm going with that?
No.
What did we argue about maybe a week ago when this person made his debut?
Who?
What player did we argue about a week ago where Nordy was on my side for once?
Oh God, I don't remember, Alex. We argue a lot.
Cutter Gauthier.
Oh,
No.
What, that Kotogachie is going to be a top
I just
6
think he's
talent?
full of
He's a
himself.
fraud. Loser.
I got.
I don't think
Absolute-
he's a supremely talented hockey player. I just
Oh,
think he's too full of
listen,
himself.
I'm not discrediting his talent. He's a very talented player. He would have been our number 2 prospect, but he's a fraud. You
I'm
can
feeling
separate the
good.
two.
I got some apple juice. I got some chocolate milk, boys.
is that a Star Wars mug?
That's a Paw
right.
Patrol cup.
Oh my God, that's worse.
Harry, I would have gave you brownie points if that was a Star Wars bug. When I saw what it actually was, I'm throwing them in the fire.
It looked like a.
Keep my- keep my-
Right home,
it-
just
it's
say the
it's my
goal.
nephew's. I'm using it just because they hold a lot of liquid.
That's what
Yeah. You want to see my Beanie Baby collection?
I told you a story about my Beanie Babies last week.
I at least have
That
a
was
couple.
it.
I at least have a couple. They're not the good ones, but
I will say this about the Leafs right now, though. Currently, they've shied
All right,
away
you
from
guys
the.
have this collection.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead now. I just need to get that out of my system.
I'm kind of surprised at the Leafs, or glad that the Leafs kind of shied away from that physical style of play they were playing in Game 1 in terms of like just trying to out batter the Bruins, and they're actually playing to they're more what they're used to playing. You know what I mean?
I feel like they've been physical still this game, though.
But not to that. They're not trying to outbody people. They're going into the corners, but they're not making the same offensive penalty mistakes that they made last game.
No, that's fair. I will say officiating hasn't been an issue.
They're calling interference on Boston. I don't know. I feel like the officiating has been kind of really one-sided right now.
Let me
to
see
be
this.
fair, it was very
Well, this
one-sided
is
against the
what
Leafs
penalty
last game.
happened, so now I might be taking back what I said. Let me see the penalty.
I don't know how that was an interference. If you're knocking someone down in front of the net and getting them out of you're equal to that space on the ice. I don't understand it.
Let's see. I haven't seen the replay yet, so I can't give it a judgment.
Yeah, I kind of get how that's interference.
Oh yeah, he wrapped them up. They're definitely going down easy though, that's for sure. But no,
I think he embellished it a little bit, but yeah, technically it is a great call.
That's-
But I definitely think
I'll
he
take
sold
it.
it a little bit.
I'll take it, but keep it fair. If something happens
Call
in
both
there,
ways. I agree. Be consistent.
Holy shit, Free Stuff's most recent comment. That's hilarious. Bertuzzi, the only guy willing to pay the price in front of the net and take a cross check for a screen, and Leafs fans will run him out of town. Our fan base has extra chromosomes.
no, a lot of Leafs fans actually like Matthews better.
I like free stuff.
Matthews ties it. Bats it out.
Oh, wow. He batted that out of midair.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
that
sorry, it was
successful.
Bertuzzi.
Was that Matthews or Bertuzzi?
Bertuzzi.
Oh, it was Bertuzzi. Wow.
Oh, look at that, though.
Was
I
it
take
over
a
the
look at
crossbar?
that.
Was it over the crossbar?
That's over the crossbar. Easy. I just saw the goal. That's easy over the crossbar.
Let's see.
Oh, that's over the crossbar. Challenge that.
There's no way that goal's going
Let's
to
see.
count.
Hold on. I haven't seen the
Bertuzzi is
replay.
a bum.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
That's over
definitely
crossbar.
way off. That's
Challenge
over the
that.
bar.
Challenge that.
That's
That's
over the
over.
bar.
That is over.
That's over the bar by about a foot. Holy crap. That's not even close. Yeah, that would be a crime against humanity if they don't end up calling
That's
that back.
way over. Not even fucking close.
Dude,
That's so bad you have all of us agreeing with it, except Matt, who's not even looking.
That's like, hold on. I'm trying to get my Wi-Fi.
that's looking at his dick.
No, I was behind you guys a little bit. I saw his stick was about a foot over the bar.
No goal.
That's going to get waved off. It's still
No,
too
yeah,
low.
right
yeah.
there. It's
Islanders
way
are
over.
on the power play, by the way, in their game.
That should be us playing Carolina.
Yep, goalie or they're challenging.
That was over by about a foot. That wasn't even close.
Yeah, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit.
Biz is going to lose his mind and say somehow it was the wrong
I
call.
can't wait. I love Biz.
Biz raging over the Leafs.
I love Biz. Like, I just love him when he goes, I'm just being Mr. Pee Pee Poo Poo Pants because my team lost. I love Biz.
He'll never accept it. Listen, Biz is a treasure, but his Leafs homerage is overboard sometimes.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yep,
But I
it's
think
high
he's
stick, no
he's
goal.
just you know what, I'll chirp Biz a bit, but you want to know what? I think he's a good guy. I think he loves his team.
He loves both his teams. Leafs.
I feel bad for him, yo. He loved
Dude.
The only thing I agree with Biz is because he hates Vegas.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He hates Vegas.
Well, he thinks they do a lot of caps. He hates how they've been circumventing the cap.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Dude,
What a shot.
Listen, that just
Aren't
sounds like an
Bruins
extension
ready
of the
for game
show.
one?
Exactly. Free stuff. It shouldn't be a goal. It's way over. We have eyes. Exactly.
Oh, I thought Allmark saved that. Oh my god. DeBrus just made a huge help. Oh my god, and Zaka almost just made it 3-1.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Let's see this near goal. He put the bunnies on. Wow, that was the Owen Tippett goal against friggin' Dallas, almost reenacted.
Morgan Riley. Ooh, Marner had a nice shot, but that I believe was tipped wide.
Yeah,
Matthews.
Zaka almost put the
Holy
Owen
shit.
Tippett goal.
Yeah, there's DeBrusque and then Zaka.
Tie
That
game.
was a nice fucking spin move.
He kicks it.
Tie game. John
Point.
Tavares.
Wow. Tavares did something relevant?
He didn't get kneed in the head by Corey Perry?
Yeah, that one's going to count.
Oh.
I kind of feel like Omar could have had that one.
I'm sorry. I don't care what people say. Having faith in Allmark, I think you just made big mistakes just going in and out of goaltenders like that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the only reason why the Bruins did it is because of two reasons. Actually, only two reasons. One, what happened last year.
Yeah, Allmark should have had that.
These guys haven't played
3-0 Islanders.
Yeah, Allmark's got to have that shot. That's on him. That's not a hard shot to save.
Anders Lee has made it 3-0 Islanders.
I did say Carolina in 5.
Anders
The
Lee.
shot, very ironic for a New York team. The shots are currently 9-11. Alex, what's wrong? Alex.
I gotta go to the bathroom. No, you just happen to say that.
They're not calling anything on the Leafs, dude. This is
shit.
ridiculous.
I guarantee you, Keith went to them after the game and started
That
bitching
was
about how many
bad.
calls they had against them.
Harry, that was bad.
Hey, you know what? I had to take the opportunity. What can I say?
That was bad.
I apologize for jack shit. I'm trying to be a Bostonian. This is the best way I can.
Yeah, but none of us are gonna shit on 9/11.
I'm not shitting on 9/11. I'm just saying it's ironic that the shots are 9/11. There's a New York team play. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on, guys. That joke didn't land, just like those planes.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Imagine when Rick watches this back and he gets to this part.
You're
How the
gonna
fuck
get
is
a
he-
paddling from Uncle Rick when this is over.
Oh God.
Harry's looking forward to it.
Ah,
He was like, you're not wrong.
you're not exactly right either, though.
You're like in the middle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very disappointed that Allmark did not make that save.
No, I agree. That was a bad goal for him to allow. He's got to make that save.
I will say they're calling nothing on Toronto easily. Like
No.
we had a guy like this on Toronto. I'm like, you got to look at that. That's
I feel
normally
like-
Yeah,
The
Marshawn.
interference
game.
is the only one I didn't agree with, though, and that was so-so.
Oh, we got a little scrum going in the Islanders game.
There.
I'm going to swap to the Islanders game real quick.
Sorry?
Where's the
What?
frickin'
What?
remote?
Oh.
I'm taking my union mandated 5-minute break.
All right.
You don't friggin' count for the Union.
You don't count, man.
All right, let's see this Isles and Canes game. Raleigh is very quiet right now.
As per usual.
I actually went to a game there before. I actually didn't mind their fans.
My condolences to you.
No, it was actually a good experience. I had no issue with their fans. Same with Tampa, too. Neither of their fans, at least the ones that I met. The only issue I had with any of the away arenas I went to is when I went to Tampa this year, there was a friggin' security guy who I wanted a sock in the face for how he was reacting towards.
Ooh,
So,
what a shot for Varlamov. Or save Varlamov, sorry.
Little quick 30-second story. Me and Nicole are entering the arena for Tampa at Amalie Arena. I go through the security thing, no issues, and Nicole's going through it, and I'm just waiting off the side for her, and he tells me I have to keep walking. I'm like, I'm waiting for my girlfriend. He goes, keep walking. I'm like, I'm not even in anyone's way. I'm pushed off to the side, letting people go. And he tells me again, keep going. I'm like, I'm not moving. So then he tells another security guard to completely search me down because of that. I was like, go ahead. You're looking like an asshole right now. For that. Am I in the wrong for that?
I don't think so. You're not in anyone's way. You're just waiting for your girlfriend. Not at all.
That was the only issue I had at any of the away arenas. Carolina's tailgate feels like you're at a football stadium. And Tampa's has a bunch of live music. It's really cool.
Really? I didn't know that. I wouldn't think that Tampa would be a live music place.
Tampa, it feels like you're at a country fest, like a live music country fest, but it's mad cool. It's a very cool environment. It's a must-see, in my opinion, if you're going to ever visit a away arena.
Wow, how did that not get called?
Oh, yeah, they did, though. They called it. Oh, that too?
Aho just tripped up an Islander, and that's not getting called.
Well, I saw someone get knocked down in the center. I didn't see the trip.
So they're going to call that.
Let me see that.
Wow. So the Hurricanes with a free boarding.
I mean, that was a penalty,
Islanders
but let me see the Aho thing you're bringing up. I didn't see anything.
That happened like 5 seconds before. How are you going to penalize Barzell for that?
I know who you want to win.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I want the Islanders to win? They're an actual good team. By the way, all three of us in here now are wrestling fans, right?
Yes.
All right, I want to peep something real quick. I went to Cornwall the other day, and I ended up picking something that's worth like $50. It was like $4. I fucking picked up Survivor Series 2001.
Is that the WCW WWE one?
Yeah, that is the end of the that is the end of the alliance.
That was a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, holy shit! I'm picking this up with $4. Fucking can make 50 on it if I sell. I was happy about
one
that.
Of probably the best, I'd have to say, in recent of my lifetime Survivor Series matches was the Alliance versus the WWE.
Yeah. Like looking at the names on it, aside from Shane, it's all fucking stacked names. I gotta check that out. I might watch that one tonight, actually.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the Bruins locker room right now.
I think Montgomery's just punching Olmark in the head repeatedly. Why didn't you save that?
We are getting word that Jeremy Swayman will start for the third period. He honestly should be.
Swayman's got to get game 3 for sure, regardless of how this ends.
Swayman's in the game series. I don't understand this. This is why I said Olmark should have gone at the trade deadline.
Dude, Olmark should have been gone.
Well, the modified no movement clauses.
They had trades for him. He said no.
They did have that trade
I think
for
he gets
PLD.
moved this offseason, though. I do.
You want to know what? I said that's fine. if you're gonna, because that rumored return for him was massive.
So
now
now LA.
No,
it wasn't a rumor. That's what the return was going to be.
New Jersey was willing to send Dawson Mercer in a first-round pick, and I'm just like,
That's crazy.
So we recuperate a first-round pick,
Dawson Mercer's a stud,
and we get Dawson Mercer. Where we
He's a
so
center
desperately
too,
need a
right?
wing? So
No,
my
I think Mercer's a winger.
So my thought process to Omar was like, fine, you want to stay here, you like it here, fine, win me a cup. That's it.
That's fair.
No excuse.
You know, that's fair.
If you're gonna prevent the team from getting that much better,
Mercer's a stud too.
you win me a cup.
Top 6
Oh,
winger.
Canes are on the power play, by the way, right now in the Canes Isles game.
Yeah, Burns got it. Shot. Oh, that just went wide.
Oh, so Burns just gets at the blue line. So we're like 2 seconds apart, maybe.
Jarvis. Back to Burns. No, Tahoe. Sorry. Tahoe gets to Teravainen. Tahoe to Teravainen. Nope. Yeah, Carolina. They got to bury one here I think they have any real shot in this game.
Yeah, they need one before the end of the period. Absolutely, preferably 2, but they need.
I could see him still coming back down 2 in the third, but not 3 against this Islanders stifled defense. I know it's not the same style now under Patrick Waugh. They used to be more of a 1-3-1 trap, but now they're a lot more of a forechecking aggressive style under Patrick Waugh. So that's definitely one major change I've noticed in them is they're a lot more aggressive.
They are.
But before, when you thought of Islanders hockey, it was defensive style, neutral zone trap. You're not getting to the offensive zone without taking a hit. Yeah,
you're lucky to get more than 21 shots a game.
Yeah. I remember when we played them in the bubble 4 years ago. Oh, that was a good bid. That Barry Trotz defense to this day was one of the best lockdown defenses I've seen in a while. I know they didn't win a cup, but they were so
they got damn close.
Stole most of those games because the Isles outplayed us in that series before Hart turned into a scumbag.
Oh yeah. You guys played them the round after you guys played Montreal, right?
We took them to 7 games in the second round that year. And
that was the same year you guys took on Montreal in the first, right?
Yeah, we beat you guys in 6, and they made it.
I know
Montreal
that.
even gave us a battle. I'd even say the play was almost even in that Montreal series. The only difference was Hart outplayed Price,
which is a really rare thing to happen.
Yeah, but then second round, Carter Hart couldn't make up for everything, and the Flyers scoring dried up. Not named Kevin Hayes and Sean Couturier. I'm sorry, not Sean Couturier, not named Kevin Hayes and Jake Voracek. Those are the only 2 that seemed like they were scoring in the playoffs.
Rip Voracek's career, by the way, unfortunately.
It's such a shame what happened to him with his post-concussion syndromes. It sucks. I loved him. He was – have you ever – Harry, have you ever heard his interview in 2021 with Mike I think Mike Stefanski's his name? He's a beat reporter for the Flyers who he cannot stand. Just type in on YouTube, Voracek interview swearing. You'll see. It's hilarious. Well, Voracek Weasel.
Right. Type that. Uncensored. Oh, I might have seen that.
Hold on. Let me see if I can send it to you on Twitter. Give me a minute.
No, I found it.
It is hysterical. You will laugh at this. Watch it for a sec if you have a minute. And watch Konechny's reaction to what he says.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the reaction. I told you.
Oh shit, that's fucking
He's
good.
Not done. He's not done. Watch the next part.
Oh shit.
We got to talk to each other, dude. What are we doing here?
No, I just want to get this reaction. Then we'll continue.
Yeah.
No, but
Free stuff. I love free stuff. If Boston wants to win, just keep shooting the puck at Samsonov's masks. Ain't nobody gonna block a shot.
no shit.
He's got a point.
He
Habs
does, so
Guru
that's very
says
true.
Hallmark and an arm sling at the beginning of the third. That was speed and aggressive,
You know what?
but
It would-
probably accurate.
That was not nice.
But probably accurate.
I'm not denying it.
I'll be right back.
Terrible, man. Game sucks. Andrew Peak was not on the bench at the end of the second.
Oh shit.
That's not good.
What?
He took a shot off the arm.
Oh, wait, did he really?
Yep.
I thought Habs Guru was joking. when
Shot
he
off
said
the what now?
Andrew Peak, not Olmark, you fucking muppet.
Oh, that's what. Oh, so it's Peak that's hurt. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I was just saying because he said Olmark, so I thought he was kidding.
Yeah, I know. He probably meant to say Peak.
Because I'm currently watching Isles and Hurricanes. Is the third started yet?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I think there's probably another 5 minutes still until it does.
I think the Bruins are owed a power play. I'm not going to lie to you.
What did I say,
they
boys?
could
4-3. The game's going to overtime. Be ready.
Well, right now it's 2-2.
Yep. You're going to get Heart Attack City.
I'll fucking stab you.
Which means the Bucci Overtime Challenge is back.
I hate you. Like,
Bucci Overtime Challenge has been back since the NCAA hockey tournament, my dude.
Yeah, but we're talking NHL playoffs. And it'll be the first one of the NHL playoffs. Another penalty. Who's this one on? I think it's on looks like it's on the Isles again. Yep. Tripping on the Isles.
Okay, that's a fair penalty.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a trip. Who's in net for the Isles? Is it Sorokin or Varlamov? Oh,
Varlamov, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I think they're rolling with him.
They're going with the hot hand.
Yeah, I wish the Bruins would have done that. Stupid fucking idiots. Sorry, it's just so stupid. Not that I think, Allmark is playing bad, but it's the same shit that what got them knocked out of the first round last year. Inconsistency in net. Like, I genuinely think Montgomery needs to chill.
Didn't they play Olmark every single game except Game 7 last year?
Yeah, when he was clearly hurt.
Yes, but how's that inconsistency in net if he played every single game?
He's known to cause lineup changes.
But there was no. Oh, there's one for Terrebonne and 3-1.
Damn it.
It doesn't just have to be with goaltending, Alex. It's line change. It's lineup changes.
See, that's different. I thought you meant you just said in net. But
No.
if you're talking
He has
about
a really-
lineup, yes, I can agree with that.
He's a really shit history with just mixing things up. I'm just like, nope. Sometimes you just got to stick with it.
That's
Honestly,
why I think that he is going Olmark, because last year they went Olmark every game until Game 7. That's why I'm not saying I necessarily agree with it. I get it, because that's what the Bruins have been doing since mid-February. They've been alternating games with the goalies.
I understand what they've been doing, and I understand the rationale behind it. But when you get to the playoffs, you have to pick one. You can't. There's no going back and forth. Swayman's numbers against Toronto this year were stupid good.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If Swayman has a really good game in game 3 and Olmark loses this one, I think you'll get your wish.
He's undefeated against Montreal this year.
Toronto.
God, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I hate Montreal. No, against Toronto this year, again, stupid. I think it's like a 9.5 save percentage, a sub 2 goals against average, and you don't play him. Like that to me, you're just stupid. You're playing for
it. No, I understand your point.
This is not a regular season game. Play the fucking goaltender that gives you the best chance of winning in this series, and it's Swayman. And it's not to say that Omar can't win you a series, but he is the best option against the Leafs at this time, being Swayman, not Omar.
It's fair. Like I said, especially if they lose this game, I think you're going to get your wish.
No, if they lose this game, I think even if they win this game, I want my wish. Like I want my cake and I want to eat it too. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck that, dude.
I don't know if
I'm done with the whole.
I understand what you want, but I don't know if you're going to get it if they win and Olmark has a big third and potentially even overtime if it comes down to that.
I think the Bruins as a whole just need to have a big third. I don't think it just needs to be Omar because I don't think it's fair to put the entire onus on him and just say, no, this is it. Like, you know, it's completely on you. It's a part of it.
I feel like this has been a pretty even game. I don't feel like either team has really dominated play. Shots at 22-11, Carolina. Carolina, another rush.
Bruins are going back
save.
on.
Oh, they hit the post. Carolina nearly gets it within one.
Bruins going back on.
Let me know when the game officially starts. I'll swap it back.
They're on the ice right now.
Okay, I'll be on there in 30 seconds.
Hey, Adam Pellerin.
Carolina, another bid.
I need Jake. This is the Toronto Bruins watch party, not the Carolina.
Well, I mean, the Bruins in Toronto are not officially started yet. I'm looking at Cubs and Red Sox right now, changing the channel.
What the fuck?
Cam, how's the heart rate? We should get Cam to wear a heart rate monitor for the next stream.
Steady state.
I miss those days. I miss being part of playoff hockey when my heart rate was 8 trillion, and I hated it.
Dude, I just get depressed. It's depression. Like I get clammy. It's not even a fucking juice. I just fucking roll over.
I remember when me and Matt were hanging out for the Flyers and Habs playoff series in 2020. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings like for 3 of the games. And when the Habs won Game 5, the Flyers had a 3-1 lead at that point. I just go up to him and was like, why won't you die? God. That was a big reason why we ended up losing that series. I mean, losing the next series is we couldn't put away Montreal quick enough.
Honestly, Habs Grew, if I could drive to TD right now and just accidentally break Omar's hip and while simultaneously breaking Tavares's nose, I'd do it.
Just call Corey Perry for that.
I love Corey Perry.
Hold on. I need an next breakdown how the hell that's even going to possibly happen one simultaneous moment.
Will
you break his hip?
Listen. It's not probable. It's not likely.
Come on, Mr. Scientist. I need to know how you're going to do this.
I fucking hip check Allmark and punch Tavares in the nose at the same time.
So he goes.
Yeah, it needs to be a perfect scenario for it to happen, but I also need to be able to get off my fat ass and go.
Well, that's where the hardest part is. Oh yeah, that hit him in the hand. Oof. Pete may have broke his hand from that.
I haven't seen him on the bench.
Yeah, it deflected and hit his hand.
It might just be a stinger. They might be wrapping it.
I mean, he had 20 minutes to wrap it in a second. I don't know. I feel like he would have been back by now if it was that.
Oh, that's an interesting fact. So Free Stuff says the Maple Leafs have not once led the Bruins the entire season, not even once at any time, the whole season. That's crazy.
That's actually hilarious.
Can you imagine that?
Even I can say my team led against the Bruins at one point. And
you also won at one point.
What was I going to say? You want to hear another hilarious fact? The Toronto Maple Leafs have never won 3 playoff series in a season.
Well, it's because it was before.
But even during that time frame, they have never won 3 playoff series.
Nope. In '93, they faced the Kings.
Did Cam just nut?
It was so close to becoming 3-2 for Boston, and it was almost
3-2
again.
Wow, that was another good save.
What a stop from Samsonov.
Oh my God! Can we stop making Samsonov look like a Vezina candidate?
Samsonov has made some good saves this game.
Holy shit! What a save!
He also saved one on Marchand too. It was crazy.
He's been solid tonight. You can't blame it on him if they lose.
What, Samsonov? No.
He's been solid.
Oh my God! And they get away with a trip.
Let me see.
That's a slew fit, if anything.
I think he just lost his footing. That one I'm not.
What's a slew fit?
Sorry, slew foot.
I don't think he tripped him. I think he more lost his footing.
I disagree with you.
I'm not giving you that one. That's an offside, though.
Free stuff. Finally a save. Yeah.
That was a sick save from Samsonov when he went side to side there. Alex, I think you and I though are actually like we're right on cue on the timing.
Yeah, it's about right.
No, Peak is not out there.
Yeah, I told you this. I that's not a stinger if he's not out there at this point.
Yeah, he could have broken his wrist. I mean, that's timely because Forbert might be back for Game 3.
I was just gonna say that too because
which is a fucking shame because I really wanted to see the Forbert Peak matchup, the Forbert Peak line. That would have been fucking mean.
Oh, can we talk about something? It is a fucking crime that the Stanley Cup playoffs logo is not at the blue line anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I cannot stand that.
I agree.
They're not even it's all for friggin' digital advertising that they're not putting it there anymore. Absolute crime. They've got 6 billion other spots for advertising. Leave that one to the Stanley Cup playoffs logo. I miss the old playoffs logo.
It actually it goes in and out. It flickers in and out because I saw.
Yeah, but it's virtual. Like it's not.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I agree with you. I think it should be there. Like I just think it's.
And I love the old logo that they had over this new generic one too. It reminds me of like how they used to like stop making those old Super Bowl logos. And they just had that silver generic nonsense for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What are they calling?
Toronto. Holding.
Yeah,
oh, my God. And then Boston has a bench minor for too many men on the ice. I don't understand.
Wow, so coincidental.
Oh my God, they're interfering with.
Yeah, they gotta go back to that logo.
I agree.
They need to go back to this logo for the Stanley Cup.
100% agree. They need to go back to that blue Stanley Cup playoffs logo across the blue line. Oh, right next to the blue line.
These Super Bowl logos.
Oh, it's awful.
I
love those three old Super Bowl logos before Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, so hold on. This is the biggest little bullshit. So they're calling 2 coincidental minors because Reeves held Geeky from being able to get off the ice.
Yeah,
so then Boston is getting the bench minor. I'm like, that should just be a 1 penalty.
I think that's what Montgomery's arguing.
Exactly. It's fucking crap. I think even Marchand was over. I was like, so what are we supposed to do? Not play? They're putting Maroon. I'm sorry, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, where a player who's trying to get off is interfered with, but they're calling both.
Oh, man.
We're due a power play, in my opinion, but that's fine.
4-on-4 for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think Peak is out for the game.
I would not be surprised if he
if he's not out. Yeah, if he's not out there right now, then yeah.
I would not be surprised if he fractured a bone in his hand. That sucks because he's a decent player.
Mm-hmm.
Pavel Zacha had 59 points. Boy, did Boston hose New Jersey in that trade. Absolutely hosed them.
He's young too. He's 26.
In reality, he's a pretty decent second line center.
Yeah, we're just missing the one.
The first line one. Now you guys have a lot of cap space next year. You guys can make some moves. You guys have a lot of cap.
We have $21 million in cap.
Yeah, you can make that work. You don't have a lot of guys to sign.
DeBrusque.
We're gonna have, I think, close to 20.
DeBrusque.
I don't know. I think the Flyers only have.
Wait, hold on. You don't think we have players to sign? We have DeBrusque, Grzelcyk.
Both of those guys are probably walking.
Swayman? No.
Wait, no, not Swayman. Obviously, he'll stay. But
no, but I don't think one of the two might walk, but I don't think both of them are walking.
I thought you wanted Grzelcyk and DeBrusque on.
I'll keep one of them. And to be honest with you, I'd rather.
He's going to get overpaid on the market. And you I think DeBrusque is gone. He's going to get overpaid on the market, and I think you can let Grzelcyk walk because you've got some guys at prospect defensemen that you want.
I don't want to. I would not just let Grzelcyk walk though. We do have Mason Lowry coming up, but it's not like something I'm willing to. Yeah, like Lowry needs another year of development. Come on, Bees, let's go.
Fuck me.
Ooh.
Oh. Actually, I just took like 2 headshots in a row.
Still 3-1 Isles.
Oh my God. Coyle is just putting in work right there.
Yeah, Coyle's had a good shift. See, I'm glad they're not calling those traps in front of the net interference. If there's 2 guys jostling in front of the net, you let that go.
Nope. Call it fair. That's it. I agree with you. You got to let them play a bit.
I hope we don't see any ticky-tack calls in the third. You got a tie game here. Let these guys play it out. Cam, are the Bruins swapping their jerseys back to their old jerseys next year, or are they?
I don't know, but I don't like this glitter gold on them.
No, I think they're changing back.
Yeah, this is just.
I think this is just strictly for 100 years.
Like the degree of black they're at, not bad, but the gold, the glitter gold, ugh.
I remember the Flyers did the same thing for that 50th anniversary. I hated them. Absolutely hated the jerseys. They had the gold numbers back in 2017. It was grotesque.
Ooh, Carlo just hit someone. I mean, I'm happy. It's a good game, but I don't know. I feel like,
Yeah, I'm telling you, get ready for old-time blood pressure, Cam. I'm calling it.
Game one, though, I got to tell you, way too many penalties on both Toronto and on Boston.
There's been a decent amount of penalties tonight, but
my Lord.
There's been
maybe highway robbery Allmark just committed.
Let's see.
Holy.
Oh, my God.
Cam starting for game 3.
Woo! Cam, you owe Allmark an apology.
Nope.
You owe Allmark an apology. He made up for the goal he allowed. That's for sure. He made up for it.
I don't apologize to anybody.
You will never accept what you were supposed to apologize, sir.
Nope.
That was larceny. Stop that.
Wow.
Just stop it.
Oh, it was a great save. I just said that.
That was gross.
Holy shit! I just saw that. Holy shit! What a fucking
commercial where Jesus didn't preach hate; he washed feet. Like, what? Like, why? Why does? Okay, why?
What?
Like, okay, fine. Do you want me to just? Can I wash one of your guys' feet? I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the message. Like, so instead of hating on someone, should I just Alex? Instead of hating you, I'll just wash your feet.
What did I do?
Apparently I just need to wash your feet.
I'm confused.
What's difficult to understand about this?
I like that he doesn't. Don't tell him the context. It's funnier that way.
What is this? Because I said you owe Allmark an apology?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I mean, listen, I'm just saying he made up for his allowed goal. He made up for his shitty allowed goal.
Sure.
That's all.
You know what we need? We need a fight. That's what we need. Someone needs to fight somebody.
All right, Ryan Reeves and Austin Matthews. Wait.
That would be weird if two guys on the same team fought.
That'd be hilarious. No, I'm on it. Oh my God. And oh my Lord Almighty. He just got a piece of that. Dig deep, bees. Dig deep. We have 16 block shots to the Leafs 9. That should tell you something. They don't sacrifice the body. Oh, it's not offside. Let's go. Go get him. Maroons.
What do you have for time, Cam? I just want to know how far back I am on you.
12:39.
All right, 11 seconds. I think it was more before that. I think it was like 15.
Well, you know what I wonder? If Pika goes out, let's say for game 3, right, and Forbert isn't ready, who do you replace him with? Wotherspoon or Lowry?
Lorelei. Mason Lorelei.
You mean Lowry?
Yeah, Lorelei. What did I say?
Lorelei.
That's the Pokemon character.
We're watching Gilmore Girls.
Oh, Mason Lowry, though.
I agree.
That's who I'd pick.
I agree. I think he adds a piece of offense to the game. I think you have to put Grzelcyk down, though. I think you play Lowry up front with Carlo.
That fan looks like Adam Sandler. That guy in the Tavares jersey looks like Adam Sandler.
I'll say it could be Adam Sandler. But
no, Sandler's a Bruins.
But then you said Toronto fan. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was going to say Adam Sandler's a diehard Bruins fan. Although he's a Yankees fan too, which is weird. Oh, they showed Claude Julien. Ah! Look at him sipping on the freaking Pinot Merlot. That's awesome.
Hey, when you have Pinot Merlot.
Speaking of 2-1 games, Claude Julien.
What do you mean? He would be on the advocacy of winning games 0-0.
Oh my God. He had one of the most boring styles I've ever seen in my life. He did win a cup, though, so you have to give him that.
He never had the 1-3-1 though.
No, he just had a check style of game.
Yeah, it's a good.
Play
That's
defense, check,
Mhm.
fuck offense. Did I mention Czech?
Czech Republic.
Czechoslovakia.
Oh, come on, boys. Just make me proud. And Matthew Nyes just got fucking buried.
Let's see. Yeah, he did. He got smoked.
Oh,
There's been
yeah, I
at least
did.
a half dozen of those on Leafs players this game. Bruins have been playing physical.
They're playing their style of hockey.
Damn.
Matthew Nyes was
What a
just getting
fucking hit
harassed
on
again,
Nyes.
too. Like, they're not giving that guy any space.
As they shouldn't be.
I'll tell you one thing: if the Leafs lose this game, we're going to get some good content from Steve Dangle tomorrow night. Or tonight, I should say.
They got to, in my opinion, they got to prove that they can win in Boston.
That's why I'm saying if the Leafs lose this game, I don't think this is going 7. Because I can't see – I think the Bruins going to take at least 1 in Toronto.
Dangle, I actually watched Dangle's bracket video. He picked Boston in this series.
I'm not surprised.
No, neither am I.
I think Dangle has accepted the Leafs are what the
Actually,
Leafs
I think
are.
Dangle had Boston going to the East Final.
Who'd he pick to win the Cup?
Dallas, I think.
I
Or
think
no.
Dangle is the
I
same
think
as I
Dallas-
do.
Was it Dallas?
don't-
It might have been. I don't remember.
I think
I think it was
Dangle
Dallas.
doesn't have to jinx
I think
it.
he had Dallas over the Rangers.
I don't know if the Rangers are going to go.
I think the Rangers are so fraudulent. I feel like there's a lot of team like they've been bailed out by Igor so much this year. They don't feel like that super.
They're not I just don't think they're a complete team.
I don't either. Oh, good save by Olmark. A little bit of a juicy rebound, but a good save.
Oh, it was an offside. Refs just missed an offside on Boston.
Oh, if they scored, they would have looked at it.
Oh, it would have been clear challenge. It would have been clear offside. No question.
Almost.
Yep. Hand pass. Oh, my heart sinks. I'm having heart problems.
All right, 9 minutes to go in the game. And there's a whistle at exactly 9 minutes to go. Oh, Dallas and Vegas getting ready for a game that nobody's going to watch.
We'll watch it. Not maybe as much as this one.
I'm more interested in LA and Edmonton, honestly.
Well, Hurricanes and Islanders still 3-1.
You've yet to see a road team win in either the NBA or NHL playoffs.
It's only been game ones.
Yeah, they've all been won by the home team.
Yeah,
There's
but
been
it's
like 12
game one. It's not that crazy. Like,
It
it's
is
not
one
that
of the
crazy.
12 combined games played.
I mean, when you combine both of them, yes, it's a little wild.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I combined the two.
But it's only game one.
I think it's pretty crazy if every single game has been won by the home team in both sports. And right now, this would continue to hold because both the home teams in the NBA are winning right now. Actually, there's been 14. I lied. Be right back.
Oh, God. All right, boys, let's go. Come on, boys, let's
Playing
go.
some Beastie Boys in the arena. You'll love to hear that.
Skating back. $8:15 to go. McAvoy loses it. Battle against the boards. Dump back into the Toronto end.
Leafs lead 3-2. Austin Matthews on a fucking breakaway.
Wow. What a pass. That was a beautiful pass.
Should have played swing.
Allmark didn't even have a shot on that one.
No.
either.
That's not on Allmark. I don't think anyone makes that save.
But it doesn't matter. You still should have played the guy that was hotter.
That save.
I'm sticking with what I said. The Bruins will tie this game. Mark my words. And Toronto wins 4-3 in OT.
Oh,
That was a good move.
Oh, he closed his hand on the puck. My God.
Yeah, but he dropped it right away. They're not going to call it.
It doesn't matter. It's against the rules.
That's not against the rules. As
You
long as you
cannot-
drop it instantly, it's fine.
It is against the rules to close your hand on the puck. You can catch it and drop it, but you can't close your hand on it.
You cannot close your
That's
hand
what he
on
did, was catch it and drop it.
Come on, Bruins. Let's go, man.
He just caught it and dropped it. They're not going to call it. Oh, that stick broke. That would have been another one if it.
You know, you can
Yeah,
catch it and
Leafs got
drop
the
it.
first
If the
Bruins
puck's on the ice,
this
you
week.
can't close your hand over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He caught it and dropped it.
No, you can catch it and
round
drop
for
it.
hit.
That's fine. Oh,
what I
I think
said.
Nige just got killed again.
That's why I said there was nothing wrong with the play.
Also, by the way, the Leafs have their first
It's got to
lead
be
against the Bruins
instant. Like,
this
as
year.
soon as he catches it, he's going to boom, boom.
And that's what he did. I was playing with a high stick. He batted the
No,
shit
no,
out.
that's he caught it and dropped it.
Yeah. Cam didn't agree with that, though.
Oh yeah, technically,
Well,
Austin
again,
Matthews
look at
has
it.
his
Again,
70th
it's
goal
easy
of the
to-
year finally.
It's easy to say, you know, when it's in slow motion, but in real time, yeah, he probably did exactly that.
Yeah, hey. Well, you're right. Oh, sorry, Habsguru, LA or Edmonton. Who's winning the series, Harry? Habsguru, LA, and I know I said Edmonton in 5. Last 2 years I bet on LA and I lost, so I'm going Edmonton,
I took
knowing
the
they're going to
Kings.
complete the 3-game. I wish I could, but I can't.
Matthews did something. Edmonton or LA? I got Edmonton in 5. I think they got a mental edge over them.
Well,
I
hey,
took
that's
the
why they
Kings.
call it that's why they call it a series, boys. It'll be entertaining.
Bruins in 7. I said it.
Just a cough.
This game ain't over yet, though. I
Ooh.
think the Bruins will tie it.
Nah, 6 minutes. The Bruins haven't gotten anything going all night.
Oh, we got some shit going by the Leaf bench. Trent Fredericks in the middle of it with Edmondson.
I'm telling you, Bruins will tie this game. Leafs will win an OT. I said 4-3 Leafs OT from the get-go. Sticking with it. Dude, I will say, I feel like Marchand hasn't done that much tonight.
The top two lines on both teams outside of tonight have been quiet. You say that Marchand just gets a shot on goal. I was about to say, watch, he's gonna score.
That would have, if he did that, that would have just been a right on cue type thing. Right as I say that, Marchand makes a steal. And
I still think Toronto was deserving of.
Oh, I might call that roughing. They might call that roughing.
Fucking dude, Labushkin keeps chopping at Coyle.
Labushkin needs to.
That's
chill.
a fucking rough. Labushkin just punches him right in the face.
They might call him for roughing.
They're gonna call them both because
They just took them both. Yep.
But Labushkin initiated that. Oh, now Coyle threw a right hand. Now we kind of have to.
I'm sorry, they're sucking the Leafs' dick. Like, how much are you gonna let Labushkin get away with before Coyle feels the need?
Labushkin just shoved the ref.
Oh, it actually might. It might. It's Bertuzzi.
The hell did Bertuzzi do?
This should be a 5-on-3 for the fucking Bruins.
Yeah, they gave him the power play. They're not going to give that.
Oh no, they're getting the Bruins are getting a power play out of it. Are they?
They better. Holy shit!
Come on, man. That's you know what? I'm sorry. The Leafs are getting way too much of the benefit of the doubt on the penalty call. Like, look, Coyle just got punched in the fucking face.
Yeah, that was definitely roughing.
And now they do nothing. I'm sorry.
He threw up. That was definitely roughing.
And then he fucking slashes Marchand.
I think they gave Coyle the other penalty because of the right hand he threw. And then that,
it's Bertuzzi and Coyle are both in the box. Labushkin didn't get a penalty.
Labushkin
didn't get anything.
Labushkin did get something. He got 2 minutes. The Bruins will end up.
Oh, he did. He got 2 for roughing.
I was gonna say, there's no way.
I was gonna say, there's no fucking way that the Bruins should not end up with a power play out of this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Bertuzzi went tomahawk on friggin' Marchand's knee.
He should have. Honestly, sorry, that's 5 minutes in my eyes.
All right, chill.
You tomahawk.
Chill. Now we're going over. Relax.
Oh, come on, dude.
Relax.
You're telling me if you chop someone's leg?
Relax. That was a 2-minute slash. That was stupid.
What?
Chill. Relax. And not calling 5 on that.
Oh, sorry, 4. How about 3?
You get 2. Take it or leave it.
I'll take 2.5.
2 minutes and a second. Give me an extra second. Take it or leave it. Fine, 2 seconds, just so you stop making that.
Okay, all right. Agreed.
All right, 2-minute and 2-second power play. You ever see that South Park episode?
Bruins are going with power play. That's good.
Did you ever see that South Park episode when they're looking to fly out and they end up calling the Chinese place and he's trying to book a flight? He goes, okay, I need $8,000 to have you fly. He goes, how about $50? At least $3,000. $55. At least $1,000. $60. $62. Deal.
All right, come on, Bees. Can't be. That's funny. This is Toronto's first lead of the season against the Bruins. I completely forgot about that. Plenty of time.
They're going to score this power play. I'm calling it.
Toronto's PK sucks.
It
too.
does.
Like
They have a crap.
no reason the Bruins shouldn't be able to tie this game.
They literally just upended a Bruins player, no call.
Oh, yeah, ow.
Come on, guys. 50.
How much time
Mark,
you
you
got,
gotta
Ken?
send that up. You can't just fucking wait. You gotta send
What
that
are
up.
we doing? Get the fucking puck up the ice.
That was
You
bad.
just wasted 10, 15 seconds.
That was a terrible pass. You're right. I don't know what the hell they were doing there.
The Bruins just killed 25 seconds off their own power play.
Dude, the Bruins
That
have
was
a great penalty kill. I don't know
Wow,
what
what
they're
an
doing, but they have a
awful
great
power
penalty
play
kill.
this has been. They can't enter the zone.
Why did they just try and dump it from their own fucking zone?
They're confused.
There
think
goes
they're on
Marchand
the-
now they're entered. All right. Oh, and they lost it again. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this power play. They did nothing. 5, 4, 3. Well, that's the end of that power play.
Game it's still 3-1 Islanders, by the way. The other
Oh, he's
game
open.
right now.
Marchand almost proving me wrong right there. I said he did nothing all game, and he almost has a point-blank bid.
Oh,
there.
Marchand, good chance. Left wide open. I just saw them a couple seconds behind you, Alex.
Yeah. I think I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you right now. Keep.
Oh, come on, guys. You're down a goal. I understand it's early in the series, but you can take chances now. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, they got to be more aggressive for sure. They're
Losing
playing
one
like
game means
5
nothing
minutes
right now.
They got to be a little more aggressive. Start pinching your D-men more. They'll probably pull the net in about a minute.
They'll pull it at 2.
Oh, Tavares just got bopped.
Icing on Toronto. 2:52 left on my game.
All right. And I'm gonna take my earbuds out. I'm gonna
3, 2.
I'm gonna go live with the reactions.
All right, dude.
I think you got to put your scores out there. Time to go clinch. Come on now.
Reps to the Maple Leafs this game. He uses a Shawn Michaels meme. That was good, Harry. Harry, I just seen your tweet. That was funny.
All right, moving on to
2:25 left. Ooh, McAvoy just is keeping that. Yeah, I'd pull it next rush. Next rush, you get pulled in net. Come on, I want them to tie it. I want overtime.
Yeah, there he goes.
They'll have almost.
No, he's going back. It was icing.
How'd you miss that? Damn, they only have 2 shots in the last 13 minutes. Rare thing to say, Leafs playing defense. Minute and a half. I mean,
Minute.
20. I don't know why I said minute and a half. Blocked. Stop with a high stick. Final minute and 2 to go.
Almost scored.
Oh, what a save. Wow, 48.9. Why did Shattenkirk raise his arms up like that?
We'll keep.
If the Bruins tie it, will Cam make a reaction similar to me when Morgan Frost tied it against the Isles?
No, I'm okay with a loss. I feel I'm a big believer in you need to lose to know how to win.
Fair. But if they tie it. Dakota, I hate you. Shit, my fucking eyes bothering me. DeBrusque, Martian, Pasternak, Shattenkirk, McAvoy, and Zaka, most likely. Let's see here.
Oh, predictable as ever. Giving it to Pasternak for the one-timer.
$33.9 to go.
Oh, game 3 to Toronto.
2, you mean?
What? Game 3 to Toronto.
Oh, it goes to Toronto. Oh, this is game 2.
Well, it doesn't matter. The ref was going to call a penalty, but the whistle was dead. The time ran out.
And that is GG. Leafs take game 2, 3-2.
I know people will say it's not all the loss is not on Allmark, and I'm not saying that. But I still think it was the dumbest decision that Montgomery made. And I will go on record to say that you cannot change goaltenders the way you do in the playoffs. It's just, it didn't work. It doesn't work.
Well, I think Swayman's definitely getting game 3 and maybe game 4.
No, Swayman needs to go until he loses. That's it. That's the way it fucking should be.
So what if Swayman loses game 3?
Then you go to Allmark.
And then if Allmark loses game 4?
Well, then you're really fucked at that point. I'll be
right back.
But Swayman's undefeated against Toronto.
No, obviously.
So how long until it's confirmed Swayman starting game 3?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was a disappointing loss for the Boston Bruins, but not gonna lie, I was kind of expected when Ullmark went in net. I just think it's a dumb decision that you switch goalies, especially after the performance that Swayman had, 35 of 30 on 36. Yeah, free stuff. No, it was a good game. I thought it was actually entertaining. I'm not upset. In fact, it is what it is. Yeah, I think you should just go with a hotter goaltender, and I think Ullmark tonight he was 32 for 34. So I think the number is just all in favor of Swayman.
35. He allowed 3 goals.
Oh, so in my opinion, you go with the hot goaltender, and I think that's what's going to do Jim Montgomery in if he doesn't wake up and he see that.
Well, Swayman will definitely get game 3, and if he wins game 3, I think he goes.
No, he goes game. Yeah, he goes the rest of the way until he loses.
I agree there.
It's ridiculous. I like I said, I think the one goal Ullmark wish he had back was the Tavares goal.
Oh yeah, that second goal was the difference for sure.
But, a ton of credit to Toronto. They came out and they came ready to play. They didn't go back to the way they tried to play in game 1.
No, that Samsonov had a really good game. Thought he looked fantastic.
Yeah, we made Samsonov look like a fucking Vezina candidate. That's always fucking fun to see.
When the Bruins, though, only have 2 shots in the final 13 minutes before pulling the net, that was a big issue, too. Bruins were not forechecking enough. They were not good enough in their own end offensively. And they'll respond. They'll be better game 3. But
no, I think it's good. I think that's why I love series. Give and take.
That's where the biggest issue, I think, comes in tonight. I don't think it comes to the goaltending. I think it just comes to they did not have enough time in the offensive end. I felt like Toronto dogged them in that third period. Even that Bruins power play, they just couldn't get set up for the final minute and 20 seconds of it. It was a good game. First road win by either NBA or NHL so far. Took 15 games. Oh, and Vegas leads.
By the way, I do want to say as well, a 2-year rest in peace to Guy Lafleur. It's been 2 years today, unfortunately, since the passing of one of hockey's biggest legends.
Alex literally just started talking as soon as you were giving a rest in peace to Guy Lafleur. Like, what the fuck?
I just said R.I.P. to a legend.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
Damn.
I said R.I.P. to a legend.
I was lagging, so I didn't hear whatsoever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we may be doing a watch party on Wednesday. Unfortunately, I will not be here. That is my grandfather's birthday, and we will likely be celebrating with him. And if he's watching, well, surprise. So
birthday, Grandpa.
Huh?
To be determined on Wednesday. We'll definitely have another watch party series for sure.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Pops. So yeah, he's old. It's fine. We still love him. But yeah, anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I got work tomorrow. I'm gonna go disappoint myself and cry in my own tears because I have no Leafs tears to sustain me tonight.
All right,
gentlemen.
I think that'll do it in general for the watch party. So everyone who is here, thank you for coming along.
Thank you very, very much.
What game we'll do next? There will be another one for sure, but I don't know if we're going to do game 3 yet. That's still TBD. But we will announce whatever game we're doing next, and just keep your eyes open. Hope to have all you guys here for game, whether it's 3, 4, 5, or whichever. But we'll do another one, and we hope to see you all here. All that being said, take care, everyone. Have a great evening, and thank you for all joining us, the Puck and Round Media. Take care, everyone.
Thank you all.